over. Hello, we are here. Oh, we lost Jenny immediately.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hello.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Hello. Hi, we're live.
I was here the whole time.
Don't Jedi mind trick me. It'll work.
All right, we're live. We're ready to go.
We're live. I was just trying to think of a clever thing to say about not being here and then being here. It was for a very
You were
good
here
reason.
the whole time, though.
I was.
That's how I remember it.
Yes, that's
But
how we
I'm
all
a
remember
weak-minded
it.
fool, so.
All of us together. Welcome to Retrofuturish, the
Welcome
show
to
where
Retrofuturish.
the streaming show where I forget that I have to do an intro every single time. We play the Dungeons and the Dragons. I do the DMing, tabletopping, whatever you want to call it. These are the players that bring the brilliance. We're going to go around. We're going to introduce them. They'll introduce themselves. They will tell you their character, a bit about them, their pronouns, their character's pronouns. And for our fun potpourri question of the day, they're going to give you their theme song, them being the players, as well as their character's theme song. And we're going to popcorn it right over to Dennis.
Oh, hi. I forgot to think of an answer for that question, but
oh, you did you?
No, I didn't. I remembered. My name
good.
is Dennis.
And one will be assigned to you if you didn't think of one.
Great. I did, so you don't have to. My name is Dennis. I use he, him pronouns. I essay the role of Eris Thundershield Galifianakis, who is also he, him pronouns user. He is a giant or something, and he is the strong guy of the group, I guess. And he hurts himself a lot because he's very dumb. What's the question, Jenny?
The question is, what's your theme song? You being Dennis, the player, and then also the theme song of your Goliath, Eris.
Yeah. So the theme song of my Goliath, Eris, came to me very quickly today, so it felt right, and it was Highway to the Danger Zone from Top Gun. And if I had a theme song, which I've obviously thought about this for a long time, and I'm not just, wool gathering and wasting your time or stalling in any way. But if I were to have what you would call a theme song, it would probably be something maybe from Talking Heads, maybe one of the songs off of the Jonathan Demme concert film, Stop Making Sense. And it might be...
Psycho Killer?
No.
Casks.
No, not Psycho Killer, Casks. But maybe the one where it goes, heaven is a place where nothing ever happens. I don't know.
Okay. We'll see if we can get the license to that.
Wears a big suit. That's me.
Very nice.
That's a great movie, by the way. You should watch it. I'm gonna apple corn it over to.
Jenny said potpourri.
Huh?
Jenny
did
said
I say
potpourri. You did. You said our potpourri question.
Wait, potpourri it over to someone else, I said?
No, you said your potpourri question or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Popcorn.
No, potpourri.
What's a potpourri question?
It's from Jeopardy. It's just like it could be anything.
Oh, well, that's me, an accultured swine, who assumed that you said something very funny when you said a potpourri question.
I never say anything wrong, ever.
And that's the truth. Dennis, I'm so sorry. I'll let you potpourri it over.
I'm gonna apple corn it over to Kyle.
Before Kyle says anything, I just want to see if I anticipate something.
Anticipate something. Oh, you wrote down his...
Is this that Johnny Carson character?
Kreskin? No.
We'll see.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Kyle. My pronouns are he, him, and I play The tinker, the tailor, soldier, spy. Yep, it gets worse every time. Saul's pronouns are he, him. He's a bit of a curmudgeon, bit of a salty face. Whatever that means to you. Saul's theme song. Well, he thinks it's MacGyver, but it's really MacGruber. So I think that sums up Saul. My theme song, I think, is actually the Knight Rider theme song.
Whoa.
Oh
Yeah.
ho.
That's a
Yeah.
great theme song.
No lyrics, just like just a groovy beat.
Yeah.
Very
That's a good one.
sexy.
Damn. that's a good one.
Very like a very sexy car, essentially.
Does
My theme song.
a sexy car theme song.
It's really
Yeah.
good. Damn, that's
Well, I was
really
gonna go
I
either
think
Knight
it
Rider
do.
theme song or the theme song from Cars. But Knight
How's that
Cars
one
has
go?
a theme song.
We all
yeah,
know
it's a very sexy slow jam that they have.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
know the theme song to Cars.
Yeah, and some of the cars are just being real sexy and they're making a lot of kissy faces and noises.
Yeah, when they smash.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking of Crash, the 1996 movie Crash.
That's your theme song.
But definitely a car.
Yeah, it's definitely car themed.
Interesting.
It's a gender thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
this
clearly.
does prove my theory that every guy from the 80s wants to fuck the Knight Rider car. I'm just saying.
Yeah. 100%.
I don't know if I'd want to
100%.
fuck the Knight Rider car, but I would let the Knight Rider car fuck me.
And that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I recognize that I hold no sway over the Knight Rider car. It has no reason. It's not going to
the
get
more
anything from
dominant
me. I'm going to
personality.
get a lot from it. Yeah.
Mm.
It's good to know yourself.
Sometimes you need to let go. Let the car take the wheel, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do that while driving all the time.
It's got that boost mode. It's got that jump. It's got everything you
New
need.
boost mode.
Yeah.
Way
And
faster.
sophisticated.
And in
There-
later seasons, it had super pursuit mode.
Yeah. There's actually a
Even
shot
bigger and
in the
longer.
pilot of Knight Rider, because I watched it recently, where David Hasselhoff pins somebody against the wall with the hood of the car, and
Oh
it
my
cuts to
God.
a shot of just like the hood of the car with this like soldier's butt, just like kind of like stuck against the car.
Mhm.
There's no other context just to show that they're stuck, but it's just like a real close-up shot of the car's hood and a butt on it.
Extraordinarily erotic.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It was a real
This-
sexual awakening from last week.
And the shot probably lingered way too long because it was the 80s.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and the pacing
Well,
was
and
just so
I
much
paused
slower.
it. Yeah. I paused it for a while.
So you could bank it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the pacing. It was the pacing.
I shall go ahead and popcorn it. Let's go over to Aviva.
Did you say popcorn it?
Popcorn it. A potpourri of popcorn.
The fuck?
What's the
Oh,
popcorn?
thank you. Well, I will
Popcorn.
accept this apple corn potpourri popcorn. Hello, my name is Aviva. I use she, her pronouns. And I am playing feral kid wizard and technomancer extraordinaire, CRISPR Ethereum. They use they, them pronouns. And for their theme song, do you know that meme where it's a bunch of scene kids underneath an overpass and they're all just standing there awkwardly and then all at one moment they start like dancing? You know that
I've
meme?
seen it only scored to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas.
Right. So whatever song they're dancing to is CRISPR's
Okay.
theme song. I have no idea what auditory mess they were listening to, but that's CRISPR's theme song. Aviva's theme song is the Prawn Song by Superorganism, and it's a song all about how like it might just be better if we were all just prawns, like shrimp. And you know, prawns don't start wars. Prawns just, you know, float around and have daydreams. And it's sort of like a weird, funky song with like a lopey rhythm. And there's like a lower fake voice that goes prawn, prawn. And it's just a vibe. And I like the idea of a sort of whimsical mythological solution to the real crushing reality of existing under late capitalism, and just a funny take on the like exhausting truth of being a human with self-awareness and thought. So that's my song. I'm going to slam dunk it over to Jules Pease.
Hi, I'm Jules. Her pronouns. They, them is also fine. Just don't call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late to dinner. How about
those
you
are
are
not
actually
your
late to
pronouns.
dinner. I forgot to mention. You are late.
No, I already had my dinner. But I'll take second dinner.
Oh, honey.
Peas is they, them, uses they, them pronouns. Peas is a ball of energy, chaotic, kind of strange, rogue creature, floats around, fairy.
No, what is your character?
Oh, well, interestingly,
Got him.
my character and I share a lot of similarities, including a theme song. And my theme song, along with Pease's theme song, I don't know the composer of this piece, but it's a song everybody knows, I think. And it's that song that plays when in like old-timey movies, whenever like two guys are kind of doing something and they're like chasing a chicken. It's the song that goes
Yakety sax.
Benny Hill.
What is it?
Yakety sax.
Yeah.
Yes.
Benny Hill theme song.
Yes. That I sing that song every week at least. I love that song. It lives for free in my brain. And I think, yeah, I think that's the one.
Good one.
Thanks.
When you know, you know.
I'm gonna Salisbury stake it over to Billy.
Hi, everybody. It's
Hi,
Billy.
Billy.
Hello. Pronouns he, him. My character is named Foley Artest. Pronouns he, him. Foley is a half-elf monk who was raised in the woods. Her parents mysteriously disappeared. He loves punching people, and he's really in tune to nature and animals, and is pretty, but likes to punch things and people. Theme song for me, I would say for me is probably B by Common. Really great intro, and just very like chill, whatever. For Foley Artist, I was torn. It's got two theme songs, I feel like.
Torn by Natalie Imbruglia.
Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. And Stay by Lisa Loeb. No, I for Foley Artist, for our test, say either Spirit by Bauhaus or The Touch by Stan Bush, which is a really great record off of the Transformers, the movie. Soundtrack.
You've got the touch.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I love that song.
So let's go with that one, because I feel like that's how he feels when he gets like excited about fighting people.
Huh.
Yeah, is that the song that played when I think Foley like punched a teenager and it died?
Yeah. Or
Which teenager?
Just like did you like punch a face for that?
Was it one of the interns? I think.
I think his head exploded.
You got the touch.
Well, it's like, oh my god, they fell asleep.
Billy, speaking of the touch, have you ever seen The Last Dragon?
Yes.
I feel
it's
like
my
that.
top
yeah.
5 movies. of
I feel
mine.
like that character is kind of Foley.
Which one, Show Enough or Bruce Leroy? Oh, Bruce Leroy,
Bruce Leroy,
probably. Yeah, because
yeah.
it's so like, I don't understand human beings outside of
Yeah.
Bruce Lee movies.
Yeah, Leroy Green, aka Bruce
Ah.
Leroy. Yeah, played by Timac.
Timac. I met him.
You did?
Yeah, fun story. I met Timac at a Last Dragon screening that Black Thought from The Roots was putting on in Brooklyn.
Oh shit, that sounds amazing.
A story for another time. I'm gonna pumpkin patch it over to Jenny B.
Thanks for pumpkin patching it over to me. I'm still thinking about The Touch, and that's the Transformers movie where Optimus Prime like fucking murders a guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're
I think
like,
he does that
that's
in every movie.
it's like that's our hero, and then they get like one curse word right, and this is like out of nowhere. This guy's like, "Holy shit!" And then like a children's movie.
Yeah, that was Robert Stack voiced that Autobot and said, "Get this goddamn thing open."
No, that
Whoa.
was one, and then there was like on the satellite. There's like a human person, like I almost said human person, like
A fictional person.
There are
a fictional person.
There are rules, like you can have like some small number of curses and it can still be counted as like a PG-13. And
Yeah,
then if you go over X number, then it counts as R, which is great. That makes a lot of sense.
In
for what
Transformers,
we
yeah.
got to censor in this country. Sure.
In Transformers, they got one tit, right?
Yeah.
One
They got to
singular
show
thing.
one. They got to show one.
Star
tit.
Screams.
Yeah,
Starscream.
he takes off his metal exoskeleton and he has a full voluptuous.
Yeah,
human
it
breast.
falls out. It falls out of the arm.
That really says something about the particular Earth vehicle that Starscream chose to be.
Oh boy, we are off to a strong start.
Jenny, what were you predicting?
Yeah, what's on those Kreskin
Oh.
cards?
I just I was really sure that Kyle, you were going to say my theme song is Be My Escape by Reliant K, which was the song that I was going to assign at random if someone didn't come prepared with a theme song. So I thought you were just
Oh.
going to say that 2 separate times.
Shockingly
that would've been-
compelling background music to that song. The lyrics, all about Jesus, boring. But like the music, I was right back in middle school when I re-listened to it.
It was really charming and funny that you thought that song was about drugs and people.
I was sure. I was like, it's about like
It's about
weird
the greatest
fucked up-
drug of all.
Jesus.
I was
Jesus, the J-Man of Nazareth.
so betrayed when I found out they were a Jesus band.
What was the name of this song?
Be My Escape by Reliant K.
Be My Escape by Reliant K. Uh-huh. And what
And
was that from?
Reliant is spelled wrong. Where is it
Okay.
from?
For
When?
copyright
What year?
reasons.
Oh, like
Are you
2000
Two? 2002? No.
No, it was like 2000, like I want to say like 7 or 8.
I'm looking it up.
Somebody look it up. I need to know.
2004.
Ooh,
Wow.
that song stuck around. Overstayed its welcome.
Jesus never leaves our heart, y'all.
Jesus is timeless.
No.
And I think that's the takeaway that we need to remember is that Jesus and his love is timeless.
Mhm.
like
From our
That's
most-
why we're here on this
Yeah.
Bible stream.
Our most Christian member, Aviva.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
People are gonna be
Bringing-
really they're gonna be really
God's truth.
disappointed.
I'm a Jewish dyke. I'm not. That's not me.
You
I'm not
came
that
for Dungeons
guy.
and
Sorry.
Dragons, but really we're just here to talk about the Lord.
We're talking about the J-Man of Nazareth.
Jesus, the
Yeah.
J-Man of Nazareth.
Keith has a really good song that starts as a love song, and then the entire chorus is "You believe in God now." Ha 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 ha. And then the next verse is like, I'm sorry about that. No, this is really like, I love you. You're so perfect. And then the chorus comes again, and it's like, I got you again. You believe in God.
It's about how Christian rock songs trick people.
Well, I mean, it's just sort of, and it's also like mocking the idea of like, why are they always so cagey, I guess? Like, why are they like, just say you believe, like, say it's about Jesus. Like, it doesn't have to be this weird, like, kind of pseudo love song. But I mean, I guess they kind of.
Yeah. Well, because it's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
I mean,
Right? It's dumb.
We are accepting of people of all faiths.
big space.
I mean, it is.
It is. So it's meant to be. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
I think we poke fun at it because we come from, or at least many of us come from related upbringings. So
Mhm.
we earn the right
We're
to
all
make fun of
siblings.
this. And because we're all siblings.
I think
Yeah.
what Jenny's trying to say is that religion is dumb. I want to just speak for the room.
But speak over Jen.
Yeah, if I
Let
could
me
just
tell you what
if I could just tell you what she's saying, it's that religion is dumb.
When
All
you
right.
declare the word
This is a whole separate conversation where I simultaneously hold two positions on this, and it's a problem. So anyway, yeah, I'm Jenny. That's my name that people said just now. She, her, they, them are my pronouns. I do the rest of the D&Ding, so I'm the rest of the characters. In theory, I write the plot that we get to or don't. Yeah, so that's what I do. Theme song. A theme song for, I guess, the character that has traveled with the party most closely thus far, which is the cat, the tabaxi youth, Breadsticks McGillicuddy, who's kind of their young ward against his will a little bit.
Doesn't ring a bell.
You're gonna have to refresh me on that one.
Yeah.
It's in, I'm sure it's in the, maybe it's not in the last time on. Well, anyway, that guy.
I'm gonna go through and edit all of our old streams just to remove any reference to breadsticks.
No,
Except for the
that's
other
not
character we
Jenny's
named
voice
Breadsticks.
work.
So Breadsticks would be like, what's my theme song? It's
Come
not
on,
easy to
Breadsticks. You had all week.
It's not easy to think of a theme song when all of you laughing at me. I guess.
I'm gonna be walking on air from Perfect Strangers.
probably gonna be
No.
reliant. Okay.
Probably gonna
No.
be like, okay.
No, it's not. You know what? It's probably I Need a Hero by Bonnie Tyler because I feel like I need a hero most days. Don't you boo that? That's a classic.
It was the heroes theme from Short Circuit 2 and Who's Harry Crumb.
It was
Yeah,
the theme
Short
from
Circuit 2 is
horror,
great.
from Heroes, the CW show.
I don't know what a CW show is.
The original breadsticks.
So that's
What does
Breadsticks.
CW stand for again?
The
Catwalk.
I almost said the Cartoon Network, and I'm like, no.
Cartoon Wetwork.
It
Right,
sounds
send-
Work. Just
content
eliminate.
warning.
Yeah, they just send people in to
Assassinate
assassinate
cartoons.
people. Cartoons. There's-
That was in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, the dip. That's
CW.
immediately
The
what I thought of.
dip.
It's dip.
Yeah.
Jenny, what's your theme song?
My theme song, this, oh dear, the 7:48, oh my god. My theme song,
You came up with the question.
yes, I came up with the question to completely derail us and talk about Jesus for like
Yeah.
12 minutes. I don't know, two minds always. One is Roll Me Through the Gates of Hell by Mischief Brew, because I feel like that song has been close to my heart since like high school. But also Heaven is a Place on Earth by Belinda Carlisle, because I do believe that heaven has to be a place on earth, right?
Yeah,
But
and
our
that
world is
song,
possible.
and that song slaps.
Yeah,
It's
my favorite
the
song.
slap.
So
It does
It's
slap.
it's slappy as heck.
slappy as fuck.
I got a bruise last time I heard it.
Yeah,
Slap.
it slapped you. It slapped you.
Wait, do y'all get that though? Because
No.
slaps.
No.
I got kicked out of the academy last time I heard it.
Good one.
Hot take.
Mhm.
And also breaking news, I guess, for anybody who hasn't checked the news in the past 2 days.
Oh, right. Got it. That took me way too
Yeah.
long.
A millionaire hit another millionaire at the award show where they hand out tiny golden men to people.
Julia, I want to kiss you on the mouth. Okay. Last time on our show,
What show?
we played Dungeons and Dragons. And that was the thing we still did. Do you remember that?
Barely.
Oh, but
I have too many tabs open. One is literally looking up the guy from Ramshackle Glory. Okay, wait, no. Okay, I found it. I found the narrative. All right. Oh crap! I wrote down a different song from Breadsticks.
We can.
No, it's fine. I think his panic answer was better than a dignified answer. All right. So all of you, the coterie, are protagonists who have lost all their memories, but are, according to everyone they meet who can recognize them, I'm going to read this fast, the worst villains in the history of Kaleidoscope City. You're all, yes, all of you are still in the tunnels underneath the tunnels of the derelict public transit system known as the inner tubes. You are rejoined with Peas and the one who is older than Names, a demon possessing a halfling, who we're just going to call Names from here on out. No, we're not going to call them names like that. We're just Names. So Names,
nickname.
yes, Names reveals that all magic is an essence, I should say, extracted or stolen from demons, and that in this world and era, magic and technology are indistinguishable from one another. This thread of conversation leads you all to the admittedly correct conclusion that this place you're in is some kind of nuclear fallout bunker. The possibility you have been bathing in radiation, very high. You used breadsticks as a canary in your coal mine after realizing that Derek the Kazoo, Saul's familiar, has perished. Upon this realization, and in a group panic decision that I will describe as dubious, you flee away from the elevator that clearly leads to freedom from your subterranean prison. You find a series of tunnels that seem to be hand dug as if by an enthusiast and realize you are not alone. You then meet the most handsome man you have ever seen, immediately becoming smitten. This intensely confident tiefling man has, okay.
Dump truck ass. Let's get that out of the way. Right.
More than a dump truck.
It's all written down. It's all here.
Ideal male body.
Okay. An impossibly tight, sexy mining coverall that is just way too steep of a D-neck, or a V-neck, which leaves little...
It's a D-neck.
It's a D-neck now.
Love it.
Straight down on this side.
Just showing the top of his dick.
It curves
Just
all the way
the top.
around.
A D-neck shows the top.
It's incredible. It's so much harder to make a D-neck.
Yeah, it's shaped like a D, and it shows just the very top of the D.
He invented it himself, clearly.
It's a D-neck. Mhm.
He's got all his hands.
A long time. He's had a lot of time to make some fashion decisions.
Which leaves little to the imagination.
And yet we still managed to imagine on it.
Yes, Lord help me, you did. Especially by way of his ass, which is somehow like 2 eco bulbs in a bag, and yet also the width of a passage. So that's a thing. You'd think this
Full of mercury.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're filled with mercury because that's how light bulbs work. And asses. So you would think the coverall would clash with his bowling shoes that have the script motto, "Go for it," written immaculately on the side, but no. No. They just give him a slipping, sliding air about him that hold on, I'm making it so I can see you, which is probably a terrible idea while I read this. I was just not looking at you before because I was like, I can't get through this if I look at them. All right, a slip sliding air, Carhartt socks with massive holes that are the oldest you've ever seen, peeking up out of the shoes for some added flair. He's got thick, dark hair that conjures images of a Sicilian grandmother stirring sauce in a style that only Foley can describe properly. It's up to him if he wants to, but I think we should just keep going and leave it at that.
Like the rest of us can see it, but we literally are unable
it's
to perform the
impossible to
words.
describe.
Yeah.
No, only Foley can really do it. Framing a silky smooth, unbelievably clean shaven face that you can hold all day but will not ever get acne, with eyes that are incredibly deep and kind and truly see you while being seen simultaneously. His voice is a sexy, high, piercing, horrible falsetto voice. And he smells like steam. Last but not least, his hands are the hands.
This is literal.
Forgot about this.
And can I just clarify for the viewing audience that this was a collaborative effort
Yes.
creating
We
this?
got to choose one piece of his visage, and we all chose so well.
You all got 2 pieces of this person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. His hands are hands that built the Eiffel Tower, which seems, oh my God, I'm embarrassed. I'm not normally like this. Oh my God, I can keep a straight face. All right. Which seem to indicate that they are made of many, many infinitesimally smaller hands, nightmarish, and also French.
His hands are the literal hands, every
Hands that-
hand that built the
Every
Eiffel
single
Tower.
hand, every single hand that touched the Eiffel Tower coats this man's hands like tiny sea anemones.
Sea anemones.
Sea anemones.
Sea anemones. So they're probably really grippy, right? He probably like Spider-Man up a wall.
So much texture.
Yes, they are probably very grippy, like Spider-Man.
Jenny is broken already.
Okay, I was very worried about getting through that. That guy.
The most attractive man we could ever imagine.
Yes.
That guy.
And he
Avery-
has, sorry,
Oh, no, go. Go.
No,
If I forgot
please.
anything,
I was just gonna say, and he has a name.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, that's
His
why.
name,
Mhm.
yes. Avery Dashing Face und Body Asvel
Mhm.
is his name. That guy Anyway, obviously, you all thought he was super hot. And he started to tell you about a treasure. And when you were all super eager to help him, he got scared and ran off, leaving a trap for like all of you behind him. So classic relationship stuff. Also, at some point, CRISPR got a hand and a data crystal. Saul got a
Severed
little.
hand. Yep,
Saul
I
got a
gifted
new
it to name.
homunculus. Yep. Saul got a homunculus servant. Eris definitely has a son who tried to kill him. Peas is probably made of radioactive material. Foley doesn't comprehend death. Parents are still a big old question mark. And Breadsticks was there the entire time.
Angel boy.
Now we begin.
Real quick, Jenny, the trap was like an explosive or something?
I think it was
It was a trip wire.
a trip.
We're not sure if it was just meant to physically trip us in a sort of
No, we figured
other
that out.
comedic show, or if it was meant to trip and then like explode or alert someone or something like that.
God help me, I can't remember if it was attached to something and you guys just didn't.
We were
Activate
able
it.
to disable it.
Okay, so you disabled it, but it was
Yeah.
probably gonna injure you or explode you. I don't remember at this point.
Yeah. And so to remember, he escaped Shawshank Redemption style behind some tapestry. And so we gave him some time and then we went into his like underground cave home and we're like, oh, damn, just date skip down on dessert, right?
Yeah, you say gave him some time as though you respect his like emotional privacy, but you were actually just standing around his room trying on the treasure smelling glasses over and over that you have, and just everything, just seeing sparkly lights in your face constantly. So trying to find his treasure using these treasure smelling glasses, and then just being like, whoa, the lights, and then passing these glasses back and forth to each other, and then being like, oh, we should follow that guy, and then following him into a passage.
I
Well-
kind of remember taking a tapestry and wrapping it around myself,
Oh, you
hoping
did?
it was radiation proof.
You did. You when you were back in the shrine, you took a tapestry and wrapped it around yourself. So you look
Eh.
very, very like pretty deranged.
Mhm.
But also, I believe that
Thanks,
Eris's
Cincy's
nose
so
is
big.
inverted.
Oh, that's right. It ended
His
with
nose is
Eris's nose
inverted.
getting inverted.
And he's massive. And he's wearing a tapestry that I'm imagining is a lot smaller than he actually is.
Yeah, it's like he's like a sexy mummy. He's like the guy in
Ooh.
the
You could just say mummy.
I mean,
Scrappy.
yeah, that's true. But specifically, I'm thinking like, you know, the Everybody Backstreet Boys music video, you know.
I love
A
that.
work of art.
Amazing.
I discovered it in college. I used to get high and watch a lot of like early 2000s music videos, and I was sure I was going to write something about it, but instead I just smoked more and was like, they're mummies. That was not an interesting divergence, and we're back to playing the game. What's my character voice even? Wow,
You know
where'd
it.
he
It's there.
go?
It lives you. Or it lives
I
within
just
you.
have to think of Naruto.
Okay.
Oh,
So let me set the stage.
okay.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. So it's time after Eris's nose has inverted. That's right. I forgot to mention also you had a potion from oh my god, I'm blanking on her name.
Names?
Not names, from the witch.
Calamity?
No, the other one.
No, the
The
other
one-
hot one.
The one who hated Maddie Honoraria.
Yes,
The witch whose head you exploded.
the other hot woman who hates us.
Yes.
Or hated us now that we exploded her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Specifically
no.
Saul exploded her. Um
Oh.
I mean,
but yeah,
With his catapult spell. Right. Got it.
yes. So yeah, you had a potion that did random stuff that you got from her and immediately started drinking it the moment you saw the hot guy. And it looked like all of you kept dying over and over. And he revealed that the potion had a curse on it. And you ended the episode with Eris drinking the last of it and inverting his nose. So time has passed. His nose,
Is he better now?
he is better now.
Disappointing. He was
Must have
way
been the
more
radiation.
attractive with the inverted nipple. No, what did I say? Inverted nipple.
Ooh.
Interesting slip.
It's a thing that happens, and it's a body part that does actually get inverted. But I'm gonna stop with the socket. We're putting that away from me, and I'm not talking anymore.
So where you are right now, you do not know how you know that it is nightfall. Given the incredibly subterranean nature of your surroundings. But something in your body just kind of groks it. Perhaps it's the physical exhaustion. Maybe it's the climb down of that adrenaline spike from another person betraying you. It's such an incredibly good looking one. But right, nighttime. That creeping sensation, that itching realization that just kind of prickles your limbs as you move, determined, through those tunnels dug by Avery Dashing Face und Variasfell, as they become less and less refined and more erratic and more frantic, almost kind of spider-like. Leading the way through the pitch blackness with seemingly little regard for their own fatigue or physical pain as they scramble and smash their little halfling vessel against the ever-narrowing passages is Names, seeming to have no trouble tracking Avery through the branching paths into nothingness, pausing now and again to turn on the odd lantern or light fixture affixed haphazardly to the wall. There is a beleaguered and uncomfortable silence, which he breaks. Worry not, best comrades. Somewhere above us the moon rises. Things get done with a little help from the night. Why, without the night, we'd have no wolf to lure us off of the path of pins, no enlightenment for that desire that lurks within there. Even the beloved woodsman needed some night to him to cut the wolf's belly and let free the little girl in the red capelet.
What?
Perhaps he had a little too much night, filling the beast's gut with stones and sewing him back up. The rest, as they say, is real factual literal history.
Are you more powerful now with the moon? Does that affect you?
All beastly things grow with the wisdom of the night.
Oh,
Obviously, I too, a 12-year-old kid, get stronger at night.
The full moon does things to us all.
And it's full right now. It's full right now.
Well, I'm just a little. We have been tracking this incredibly good-looking man for hours now that it's night, and I don't know if we've gotten any closer.
and just to recap, everybody, because I'm getting a little sleepy now that my body knows it's nighttime and I want to sleep. But before we pass out from exhaustion, our mission now is to find one of Pritzman's treasures that are buried all around Nova Rev. Right?
Are you asking like the group for consensus?
Yeah.
Always down.
No, we should leave. We should get out of here. We should try to find a way out.
Who's talking?
Are you new? Did we pick you up recently?
No, guys, this is our friend Pan Perdue.
Pepperdew.
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 Pan Perdue.
Pamperdew?
Pamperdew.
Yeah, means leftover bread. It's French for French toast, which I guess is just French for toast.
Pepperdew. Welcome to the group.
Anyway, he's
Breadsticks.
French.
Breadsticks.
Omelet.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Is that your Americanized name?
My name is Breadsticks.
I mean, we're willing to call you Breadsticks if that's what you need.
Look, Mr. Sticks, just what is it that what do you think we should do?
I think
You're such a
that
smart cat.
I'm such a smart cat.
Is that an insult? Sounded like a compliment to me.
We don't need negativity on this team, man.
You guys always treat me like I'm a kid.
You
How
are
old
a
are you?
kid. You're clearly a kid.
Yeah, but like you guys kind of act way more like kids than I do. And like
We
I,
act
like a
more
kid.
like
What? No way. Come
And
on.
I'm pretty sure also that like I know way more stuff about like everything than you do.
Nuh-uh, we do.
Yeah.
12-year-old is right. We're better and smarter. And
the only way to solve this is with the trivia competition.
Yeah. Trivia.
Ed,
I don't
Okay.
like
Distracted.
I don't like trivia. It's meaningless and unimportant.
what if
But
we
it's the
did-
only indicator we have of smart.
Yeah, Eris, don't stick your nose up at trivia. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, my nose is normal now.
Oh, that's
Oh,
your
is it?
normal nose.
Actually,
Yes.
roll a Constitution saving
Who?
throw.
Who?
You, Eris.
Okay. Six.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm fine.
You're fine. Your nose is completely grown back and everything is fine. But you almost weren't. But you're fine.
I almost. What did I have to roll to not be fine?
5, like 1 to 5 was the danger zone
Wow.
for that check.
Okay. Well, so you're such a smart cat. What do you think we should do?
I
Then
think we should get out of here. What was this trivia? No, we don't have time for trivia. We have to try to find a way out.
trivia literally means unimportant things that don't matter.
It's trivial.
It's
That's why it's
actually
trivia.
correct.
But it's fun. It's called recreation.
Recreation. Recreation?
Yeah, it's like fun, but we don't. But recreation isn't always actually creating things. It's sort of a misnomer. Mostly, it's backgammon.
Backgammon.
Yeah, it's an old person game.
Is that why backs are involved? They are always complaining of pains in their backs.
Must be.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look around for any signs of Mr.
Body as
Avery.
well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
Okay.
around for cool rocks.
I'm gonna look around for signs,
I got
specifically and
3.
hopefully like a D neck that he's dropped.
I got 3 for cool rocks.
All these rocks suck. And roll investigation.
Me?
22.
22. All right, so you see a book that looks like it's been dropped. Like often like right ahead of you, like it's still in the shadows because y'all haven't headed there yet, but you are an elf, so you have dark vision, so you can see that there's like off in the shadows, it looks to be a book.
I'm gonna head over and pick it up. What do we have here?
It seems to be a journal.
Saul, what do you got over there?
It seems to be a journal.
What are you all
Whoa.
referring to? You
But
all have
there's
dark
like-
vision except
Journal.
me.
There's so many different entries. It's like thousands and thousands of hands were writing in this journal at once.
Hey, Saul, what you got over there? Is that a journal? It's a journal
It's a-
you got over there,
It does
Saul?
not look like thousands of hands were writing in this journal at once, actually.
Oh, my eyes have adjusted. It's not like that at all.
Oh,
Hey,
why
it
don't
doesn't
you-
look like that.
Why don't you read an entry at random?
Yeah, let me just flip to a page.
Yes, and
All
maybe
right.
your internal monologue voice while you read it maybe sounds like Ivory good dashing face and body as well.
You think my internal monologue sounds like a gorgeous man that I've just met, whose voice is the pitch of rubbing your finger on a wine glass?
No, I mean when you read his words, maybe that's the voice you hear in your head. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
here's a good one.
Okay.
I'll do my best impression of his voice.
In your head, because we're not going to hear
I'll do it in my. I'll read it to myself in my head silently.
Okay.
We'll wait here while you do that.
Yeah, we'll
Oh, that
stare
was juicy.
we'll stare at you
That was a very
unflinchingly.
juicy passage.
Oh.
That's actually quite. Oh wow, that got raunchy very quick. It started out actually incredibly raunchy. So
Oh, okay.
oof. Let's just say there's more than mercury in those pants.
Oh.
Wish
What?
I could read that,
Why
y'all.
don't you why don't you read it out loud now?
Oh, I've fiddled and lost the page. Here's another one. He's talking. Oh, he's a lonely. It seems like he's a lonely. He's so gorgeous, but he's so lonely. He says he's calling himself gorgeous in his own journal, which is weird. I would not do that personally.
He's confident.
Yes, it's actually kind of cocky the longer it goes on. He's really talking about how he's so gorgeous. He doesn't understand. He's got the world's most beautiful and curvaceous set of butt cheeks. But they're very fragile, very
Fragile.
deadly inside.
Wow.
He thinks that keeps people away.
Does he mention whether he's a good boy or a bad boy?
Well, he opens every entry by saying, "I'm a good boy."
So Jenny, I can assume that since you're not objecting, this is all very accurate.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
It has to be. So what he sees.
What else do you see? Is there anything useful?
Let's see.
Is there?
Flipping through. Oh,
Maybe there's a map.
centerfold.
Maybe there's a. Oh wait, let's look at this.
No.
Oh,
Oh, this is. Oh my.
What do you
Oh,
see?
no, no,
Describe
no,
it. I
no.
don't have dark vision.
This is
What
a
do you see?
self-portrait.
Uh-huh.
This is a self-portrait. And you see me hold it up and the page does that thing where it goes like
yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
It's
The
still
center-
falling.
He has a centerfold of himself.
His journal has a centerfold
Of
pull-out
himself. Yeah.
poster. Yeah.
What is it? Tell me.
This well, I don't know if I could. You should come over and see this.
I don't have dark vision.
Oh wait, no, it's actually
Oh my
it's unfolding all the way over to you, so you can see the tip of it.
The tip of it?
Well, the last page.
I'll
Oh,
go over the
bowling shoes.
Eris.
I
What?
love that in his nudes he's wearing shoes also.
Is he nude?
I'll give you a hint. The bowling shoes are the only thing he's wearing.
Okay, it's a good hint.
And you'll notice there's 3 shoes.
Oh my gosh, one of those shoes is a D-neck.
Where's the third? Crispr asks.
Is that his penis?
Breadsticks just
Oh.
kind of puts a hand on Crisper's shoulder and like
How's it
turns
staying
the
up?
two of them away.
How is it staying on?
I'm gonna continue to look through the journal. Is there anything that would tell us where he might be?
Make an investigation check.
Look for a map.
A 15.
All right. So for 15, yeah, a 15 is fine. So in the back of the journal, there is a pocket, like one of those little things that like moleskin journals sometimes have. And in it, there seems to be like a piece of paper like crammed in there. And it doesn't seem to go from the journal. It seems to be from some other journal.
Hey, there's a piece of paper crammed in there that looks to be of a different journal.
You have really good eyesight to see that from across the cave.
Yeah, I am half rock gnome, so this feels very homey to me.
And I pull the paper out and open it up.
So in it, you see like this scrawling, like different handwriting. And in it, it says, "I've grown so bored. I never anticipated that hiding 5 different casks with 5 different treasures in 5 different locations would be so labor intensive. Have hidden 2 of the casks. Have been trying to find a hiding place for the 3rd. Think I might just give up. If people never find the other casks, it will just seem like I'm really good at this, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just seem like I'm really, really good at this. Yeah, I'm
seems that he's-
awesome.
And it's
I'm the
not,
best writer that ever lived. Warner Pritz.
and so the handwriting doesn't match up with Sexy von und his bond.
It's
No.
also signed Warner Pritz.
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't know if Warner Pritz was a code name or something. I'm getting data, Dennis.
Someone roll history.
History.
Breadsticks, shut up.
Someone roll history.
I got 11 plus
Oh!
7, which is 18. So I guess I won't shut up, Saul.
I got a 20 plus -1, which is a 19.
I got 20 plus 6.
Oh, well,
Ooh.
I won't beat that.
so Saul. So Foley and Crisper are like slowly, like at the same moment, they're like, oh, and but like before they can say anything, Saul just like fucking interjects and remembers, oh, that's like the guy from the treasure hunt thing. Like that's the writer who did the treasure hunt thing that Avery was talking about. And Avery found the 2 treasures and he was down here looking for the 3rd. And he's been down, yeah. So this is jammed in his like diary, essentially.
Also, I
And
said
no-
his name like 10 minutes ago. I didn't need to roll jack shit for a history check.
Did you remember who that was contextually?
I said we need to find the treasures that Warner Pritzman's hidden all over Nova Rev.
Oh, right. You did. Yes. So.
But
I'm
all
just reminding
Breadsticks
the
wanted to
group.
do was leave.
Yes, because we don't need stuff. Now we really need to leave because we're trapped out here with a crazy man.
So
Warner.
Avery found the 2, was looking for the 3rd, and was aware that 2 others existed but were not hidden.
No, so he found the 2 that exist.
Oh, okay.
This guy was like, I just won't make the other 3 and people will just think I'm really good at this. And you remember that when you saw Avery's living quarters, there were all these marks on the walls that he's been down
he's
here
been
looking
underground for far too long.
a very long time. And now you see, oh, he knows that there's no 3rd treasure.
So what is he looking for?
Whoa.
Y'all.
Okay. It sounds like he's looking for a treasure that he knows doesn't exist. I think he's crazy.
Yes, so we should try to make our priority finding a way out.
Or maybe he discovered something that even we don't know about, and so he's actually looking for something meaningful and important.
And shiny and expensive.
And shiny and expensive.
I'm going to guess that these tunnels are pretty echoey. And if we pretended that we found the 3rd, he might come back and try to find us.
Why would we do that? Why? Literally, why? What
Maybe
is the
Because he's a
motivation?
very attractive person, and we all enjoyed
you
looking
see?
at him.
Did you
This-
see his ham hocks?
Listen to me, Pampadu. He's two reasons. One, I'm worried for his safety. And two, we should take those two treasures away from him, I think.
3, his massive ham hocks.
Okay.
4, I just want to echo what everyone's saying.
Thank you, that's helpful piece, yeah.
Foley Artest is just like punching the wind to the side. Just like over to the side, just gah, gah.
He's wind
Okay.
punching.
So I don't feel, I mean, well, I guess my opinion doesn't really matter in the context,
Oh,
Of this-
no, no,
but
no, no.
so I hear this and I hear no, because we have to find him even if he doesn't want to be found because he's good looking. And then it a little bit sounds like CRISPR wants to eat him, which is its own thing. And then I hear
Oh,
Eris
no.
being like, oh no, we have to steal his stuff. So I don't know specifically what it is all of you want to do to this person, but I can get a vibe that it's like maybe like worse than, like, it's beyond the point where I am willing to go morally.
And then Saul has already like whipped up a tiny little like trap out of his like water skin and the remains from the tripwire.
Pepperdew, you're new here. But we're experts at this kind of stuff. So if you feel scared, we get it. Go head on home to your luxury apartment or wherever you live.
You've seen where I live.
Okay, Pampadu, look, we would never want you to do anything that you find morally wrong, like pay you to be a getaway driver or something like that. Obviously, you would never take such a job. It's morally out of bounds. So you can leave if you like.
I don't want you to leave. I think you help us as a group. You're the fun voice of reason that we get to ignore.
Pepperdew, can I punch you?
What?
It's like an initiation to the new team.
No,
Oh, like hazing. That's very healthy.
No, not hazing. I like plain donuts. What are we doing, guys?
I've already created a fake cask, so
yeah, Saul has, you're already, you're doing your own thing.
I've used magical tinkering so that when you open it, it like shines a bright light out of it, really, really bright, blinding light.
And then it sucks all the ghosts into it.
Yeah, yeah.
You have
And,
to
like,
put it
bust a
into
bunch
a-
of ghosts.
Suitcase.
Into a containment unit afterwards.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Breadsticks stares out at the both of you, or at all of you, and I don't know if it's not right to do this, but it's not right to just, I mean, you're all terrible, but you're all also kind of helpless.
Huh?
Well, I don't know if you remember that we are considered historically to be the worst villains in history, so we're
Yeah, but-
leaning
And by
in.
worst villains, it means that we're the worst at villainy, so we're actually okay.
Yeah, you don't remember anything, and you keep forgetting stuff, and I don't know. How bad would it be if I just left you guys?
How would you get into journalism school?
We
Also
we
that-
do also remember where you live. Just saying.
What?
Not particularly in a threatening way or anything, but if we wanted to drop by and say hi, you could
You're-
leave, but we would find you. And again, not threatening, just informative.
That's definitely and he doesn't get the whole thought out because Names has apparently he's been gone this whole time and then like has reappeared from the shadows and is like, I have found the direction of the new friend that we have, and also something interesting.
What names?
Woo! The path branches in two. We can go down the path where the Avery went, but also another path. And I think I smell the outside as well as food.
Wow, I haven't eaten in
Food.
so long.
Oh, I could eat.
This sounds like a classic split 'em up.
We should split up.
We should split up.
This
We should split up.
I think we should split up.
snack team and
Butt team.
some dungeon guide team.
Team Snack, raise your hands.
Is that Peace trying to raise Peace? Did you raise a limb of some sort?
I raised a wing and then I was kind of like, yeah, well, a snack. I could.
That's fine if the rest of you all, and I'll just go alone.
We could also grab snacks and come back into those spider tunnels and try to find y'all.
Use some treasure. I'll go with Saul.
I'd be willing to go on the great light bulb hunt as well. Who needs me?
What?
Do we need? Because his ass is like light bulbs in a sack.
Jenny, what does the food smell like?
You can't smell it from where you are right now.
Names.
What kind of food was it?
Oh, well, I'm not well versed in the manner of food. I
Okay.
know very few.
Uh-huh.
So this is not a perfect encapsulation, but I did smell the coffee.
Oh, I could go for coffee.
I could
Yes.
totally go for coffee too, Eris.
High five with fists.
High five.
With fists.
Bam! Ah!
How hard did you just do that?
Pretty hard.
Yeah, pretty hard.
Okay, both
Half-
of you
half
roll,
strength.
roll a d. What's the unarmed strike?
What are we rolling? Or a D20?
No.
Unarmed strike is
Yeah, it's +2. 0. Wait, what? 0? Oh no, that's Saul because he has tiny little noodle arms, I assume.
I do 5 damage when I do unarmed strike.
Oh, I do +7, 1 die, 6 + 4. 1 6 die +4.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna say roll a d4 and take that as damage for punching each other in the fist with your fist.
Just bros bonding.
1.
Just bros bonding. for
That's
5
1
points
point of damage.
What do I do?
I'll roll a d4.
1
Plus 1 point of damage?
Yep, that's what the d4 says.
Oops. Okay, hang on.
All right, so I lose 1 point.
Okay. So 2 + 1, so 3.
Oh, I got
What's the
2.
plus coming from?
You said +1 for damage?
No. Billy got 1. So you just roll a d4 or whatever you got.
Oh,
That's your
2.
damage. 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah!
Coffee.
Coffee!
Coffee!
High five!
High five!
Yeah!
I rolled
Do
another
it
D4.
again. Did it again, please. Roll another d4.
Okay, so that's 3.
4.
Okay, so this time Eris goes, ow.
Ah.
Stop doing it.
Okay.
See, this is
Okay.
why I feel bad if I leave.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Also, there is space to camp if you wish to wait until the night has ended.
Oh, probably all the food places are closed now anyway.
So we
Oh,
should
yeah.
go after Avery while it's nighttime, and then in the morning go to the food places once they're open.
Well, maybe
Do
we
not
should.
the mortals require rest?
Yeah, maybe we should take a short rest.
Oh, right. You are all older than 15. That sucks.
I'm like 2000.
It's very old.
Don't
What's
you
it
want
like
to be?
to feel fatigue?
Don't you want to be older than 15, Crispa?
Yeah, but I still have 3 to 2 years left
Of life?
Oh,
until I'm
Crispa,
15.
no. Oh, okay.
You should hear
You
me.
remind me of my son. In a bad
Why?
way. In a bad way.
Because I'm a child?
Because you're always
What do you
full of
think Avery's
energy.
doing?
You're
No,
always
I
full of
want to
energy.
work through Eris's stuff with his child and how he's projecting it on me, a 12 to 13-year-old.
As
You
soon
really
as
gotta-
they started debating about whether they were going to go get snacks, Saul already started like soldiering off with the fake cask.
Of course.
With the fake what?
I made like the fake third treasure.
Oh. I thought you made a trap. Oh, it is
Well,
the
it's a
trap.
trap inside it.
Okay, so it's a tripwire.
We're talking
attached
very
to a
loudly
box,
about this.
and when you open it up, light
It's like
comes
a
out,
can of worms.
and then it maybe
Yeah.
sucks in
Did you make the
ghosts.
trap? The trap for
The trap is
Avery?
good. It's good to go. The trap
It's
is
a good trap. It's a good trap.
It's good. The trap's
Gold
good.
treasure?
Good.
Trap.
Trap!
Vengeance trap?
Are you actually shouting about the trap in the tunnels
We're-
and how good
only
it
for-
is?
Only about 20 feet away.
How loudly?
Medium loud?
Medium loud.
Medium loud.
Like you're speaking a little bit louder than you normally would. Like you're at a diner and it's a little bit crowded and you're speaking a little bit louder than you normally would, but you're not shouting, but you're definitely
Well-
projecting from your diaphragm.
I'm doing it at a level, like I'm doing it at a pretty like audible level because I'm planning on doing a double grift where like I get Avery thinking that this is a trap and so they don't want it, but then it's actually really the treasure and then they want it then and then they open it and then it's actually a trap. So
Oh, a quadruple trap.
Mm,
yeah.
I can't wait for this to go exactly like that.
Well, it looks
Um,
like Saw's going off somewhere, so we should all take a short rest and set someone to watch. I think Crispa volunteers because he doesn't need sleep, or they don't need sleep.
CRISPR!
Every team. I run on energy drinks and pure spite.
so
Okay.
you can take a rest. How long are you gonna rest?
Do we need a rest, really? Like
Um,
mechanically?
you don't need one if you don't want to. You are a little tired. Didn't you also get hurt by Maddie Honorarium? Some of
I think
you.
we rested after that, I think actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
myself at pretty solid
Oh.
hit points.
Yeah, I guess
Well, I
you
was
don't need
asleep.
to.
I mean, my
For most of
hand
it,
hurts
actually.
for some reason. So I could use a short rest for my hand to recuperate.
Yeah, you did just punch a bunch of stuff. So you could do that, or you could just keep going. It's up to you.
I mean, does anyone need to regain any spell slots or?
I mean, they lost health punching each other.
Okay, does anyone need to regain spell slots for any good reason?
I don't have spell slots. I don't do spells.
I don't know. I'm good, I think. I don't know. But you know what, y'all? I'm going to go follow Saul. I was just thinking, did y'all see Avery's hands? It would be like sparring with hundreds of dojos, with hundreds of students. I can't wait to see Avery again.
So Breadsticks runs after you as well because he's like, I am not gonna let whatever happens to this guy happen to this guy.
Well, I'm gonna follow Foley because I feel like wherever Foley and Saul go, it's somehow going to lead to the greater goal of us rediscovering our memories and finding out we're not actually villains, which is really why I'm here in the first place.
I'm still pretty sure we're villains. I heard you say that. I just want to clarify. I'm still not on the side that we are going to find out we are not villains.
Well, you know what?
So
Whether we're villains or
bad.
not, I'm kind of over that because I think we probably are villains, but I still want my memories back.
True. Good. Yeah, I would enjoy the memories.
Thanks for the memories is what I'll say when I get my memories back. And then I'll
Even
kill the
if they
Even
person.
though they're not
probably.
so great.
Jenny.
I'll be like, thanks for the memories, and then I'll kill them.
And then I do a cool spin holding a guitar.
Aw.
All right. I wrap my ratty blanket around me and follow Pamperdew and Foley and Saul.
I'm following.
Wait, no, Saul isn't going, right? It's just the
Oh, I've
three-
already gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Saul was the
Saul's-
first.
Way ahead,
Saul was the
yeah.
first to go, and so now like Breadsticks is like running after, and
Okay.
everyone's
So
trying
it's
to
just-
catch up.
It's just Peas and I standing, and I turn to Peas and I'm like, well, there go all of my masculine role models. Want to find the guy?
Yeah. I also don't trust that pepper cat.
No, he's very nice though, but I don't know. There's something a little bit too smart about him, you know?
Yeah. Like a nerd. Let's go
Yeah.
get him.
Like a logical nerd who makes productive decisions.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Speaking of, want to find the hot guy with the many hands?
Yes. And let's
Cool.
cause as much trouble as we can.
Cool. Yeah, so the first thing that CRISPR is going to do is use mold earth cantrip, and they're just going to write butts in the dirt.
You can't do that underground, I'm pretty sure. I feel like you can't do that. I feel like or something happened in the last one where you tried to use mold earth and you could not for some reason underground.
Just like 60 feet above us on the grass. So just walking along, having a good day, and then just just appears in the dirt.
So you choose a portion of stone that you can see, of dirt or stone that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it in one of the following ways. You target the area and you can excavate it and send it elsewhere. You can make difficult terrain for someone, or you can make shapes in dirt with it.
Okay.
So I think I can say butts. Make butts.
I don't know.
as
How complicated
graffiti.
are shapes with mold earth?
I feel like that's one of the great benefits of this, is that you
No,
can
no,
just
no, because like I start with being like, oh, fine, you can say butts, and then it's like, well, actually, we build a Jacob's ladder type thing out of the mold earth, and
you can
that's-
cause shapes, colors, or both to appear in the dirt or stone, spelling out words, creating images, or shaping patterns. The changes last for 1 hour.
Mm. Visually
Always have
detectable.
you could always have a people roll for how good the words come out.
That's true.
I have no
Yeah.
formal schooling. It's possible that I don't spell butts correctly.
That is true. Roll for how well the thing you
That's an at one.
create comes out.
So I collapsed the tunnel.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
So you try to create it on the ground, and you really try to focus.
Crispy flavor.
And definitely you make it on some kind of like load-bearing stone on the wall and trigger a cave-in. So now you NPs need to don't know where those went. Yeah, you need to make a dex saving throw for me, both of you, to get the hell out.
Ooh, that's an 18 for me.
Running for your life.
15 plus 3, 18 for
All
me.
right, both of you make it.
Same level of making it. We flip and we roll, and then we jog as it a poof of gaseous air comes through the tunnel in a ripple effect.
Yeah, everyone who's further up ahead, you have no idea what's going on behind you, but there is like a that passes you by. So you don't know what's going on behind you, but something happened.
So I'm like, And so I could never acknowledge him as my real son. What the? I was talking to Foley.
Whoa, you felt that too?
I didn't see it, obviously, because of the no dark vision, but yes, I felt it.
Breadsticks' ears twitch. I think the cavern behind us collapsed.
I'll use infallible relay to contact them later. They're fine for now. I bet they didn't even notice.
Who are you talking about?
Yo,
Aren't you coming up behind us?
no, I'm with Peas. We're finding the glass axe.
Oh, so you
What?
went a different direction?
The glass axe.
The glass ass. Yeah, they're coming with us.
Yeah, you're going in the same direction, so you're coming up on them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, but
Everyone's
they're behind
going
us.
the same way. Yeah. So you're coming up on them now.
okay. I thought we were splitting up.
No. Thank Christ.
We kept trying to. And
Oh,
then
you
it
kept
ended up being
trying.
it didn't work.
Your kinder instincts took over.
We
and
we think we
appreciate that.
split up, but we all follow each other in a single file line.
You're all
I
like,
guess
I'm
it's
going to
just-
do my own thing, and then you did.
I guess it's just you and me, Foley.
I guess we might as well walk together. We're all going to. Maybe we walk together.
Oh,
Hey.
I
This is
wouldn't have
awkward.
said spy. I thought that we.
Yeah, I
were
know it's
going in-
awkward now.
Oh, this is weird.
We all have the same idea.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
Okay, well-
I don't know about the same idea, but we are all
did that-
pursuing Avery.
Did that big puff of air happen to collapse the other way out by chance? Just
yes.
checking.
Good question. Good question. Are we trapped?
Should we
I'll
split up and
tell
find
you.
out?
Crispa, peas, are we trapped?
Couldn't tell you. I have no idea what happened there. Something strange for sure.
It was something crazy, and we both did super cool somersault, crazy like karate moves.
Oh, thank
Got an
God.
8.
It was really
I got an 8 on my deception check.
Mhm.
Nothing that I did caused that.
Nope.
Okay, so we're trapped, right? Is what he's saying.
Well, it's a good thing we're just going forward anyway, so we might as well keep going.
Yeah, names. Where are we headed?
Yes, so you see the path forks here. This
Oh.
pathway to the right will lead to the Avery.
Then there we go.
Okay. Boy, he just took off like a shot.
Yes, we
I've
were
never
very
seen Saul run so fast. Saul was running with the little trap in front of him.
He does like
The image of me still has not left. It's perfectly like in the dust that's been kicked up.
it's like the old Scooby-Doo cartoons where like that bubble, whoa, 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 whoa.
Charges.
There we go.
Well, is Saul gone? Because I think I still see him here, except it looks like he's made of a cloud of smoke. And nope,
God damn
This-
it!
it dissipated. It
And then you see my
dissipated.
little steam shovel homunculus like looking
yes.
around for me and then takes off.
Those two have been the only positive forces of masculinity in my life so far, so I'm going to follow them.
Wow, I've heard that before, but it hurts every time.
I mean, I think you guys are definitely an example of masculinity.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
bye.
Hey, Eris, I'm sorry about earlier. Were you talking to me? All I heard was something about your son, but I was like thinking, I was in my head the whole time. Anyways, let's go follow Saul.
Okay, well, that was my
Wait,
heartbreaking
you
and
guys
tragic.
going to get
Okay,
food?
fine. That's fine. A single gray tear rolls down her face.
Wait, Billy, weren't you guys gonna go get food?
No, we decided against it
The restaurants.
When
aren't
did
open
this
yet.
happen?
when we
Oh.
talked about it out loud.
We were having a conversation, and then we said it was nighttime, and then we were like,
And
maybe we
I
should
should be
rest.
held accountable for not listening to the conversation that you guys
No,
were
you're right.
having.
No, you're right.
No,
You're
no,
right.
no,
You're right.
no.
That's a good point.
No.
We decided all the restaurants would be closed, but that was a private conversation. So why would you be privy to that?
Oh, I remember us deciding that the restaurants would close. Didn't make the connection. Moving on.
I
We're
guess you're
following
my
Avery.
I guess you're my only friend now. And I look around. Who's the closest person to me?
Peas is the only one who hasn't gone off down the
Peas.
tunnel.
Hi.
I guess you're my only friend now, Peas. The
Oh,
only one who hasn't abandoned me. Can I tell you my tragic backstory?
well, later.
I well, I heard a well, I heard a cartoonish sound effect, but Peas is obviously still here in the form of a gaseous cloud. And oh
It's just
boy.
the litter that gets left behind.
All right,
It's
so I
taken
run
us a
off.
full 20
I-
minutes to make the
slow
decision to
zoom.
walk 20 feet down a tunnel.
I jump up in the air, my legs go like that for about 3 seconds, and then I take off.
Before you do, it's just a slow zoom onto Eris's face as it gets closer. One tear makes its way down. He takes
Yeah.
a fortifying breath and then does the Scooby-Doo run
Well, the
Yeah.
tear first does the Scooby-Doo run also.
Down my face.
naturally.
Well, I thought down the hallway, but it's like the tear doesn't even.
Oh, well, I guess it's just me and my tears now. Huh?
Eris, what are you talking about? We're waiting for you.
I'm coming. My feet are still hovering in the air, like bicycling in the air.
You
Okay, here I
gotta go
go.
forward.
Eris, stop being dramatic. We're right here.
Okay, I overshoot you by about 15 feet.
That's a wall.
Ow! My nose! My beautiful nose!
And now your nose is inverted again.
Right, you go through the wall. There's a cutout of Eris's body.
Should I do a strength check to see if I go through the wall?
You're not gonna go through the wall.
Just go flat like a pancake and then go woo woo woo.
Yeah, that we'll say that. That's what happens.
And you blow yourself up. And you go.
Yeah.
Go back.
Sure.
This is the episode where just there are cartoon rules.
Yeah, I think
Well, I
I
assume
think we
this
must
is-
be low on oxygen in this tunnel and we're just hallucinating.
Yeah.
No,
This
No,
is the
this
effects
is-
of the
this is the
radiation on
animated
our bodies.
special.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe it's the effect of the radiation on the bodies. Yeah.
that could be it too.
No,
could be
this
a
is
lot
just
of
the
things.
animated episode. You know, like they have a special episode where they got a team of animators on for this one
Guest
shot.
animators.
We're all
Yeah.
walking in the same like 3-second animation walk cycle, and the background is the same
Yeah.
of the cave. It just keeps.
Can I roll an investigation to see if I can see where to follow Avery?
I mean, Names is leading you. Like
Okay,
Names
never
has
mind.
already got this, and Names has been leading you. And
I'll not do the D&D.
you don't need to do the D&D right now. The D&D is already happening.
D&D is
Yeah,
doing you.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should investigate and see if you agree. And if not, you could go off in your own direction. Like, no, I'm pretty sure it's this way.
I mean, okay. So I got an 18 plus 7, which
Oh,
is
we are doing
25.
We are doing this.
So
So you win against reality.
I guess I win, and I'm like, yeah, Names is going in the right direction.
Yeah, he was like, okay.
That's what winning means.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know, when one person in the car has Waze and the other person uses Apple Maps, and so they're
Who
like,
the
oh,
fuck
actually,
uses
they
Apple
want-
Maps?
Nobody uses Apple
Probably
Maps.
fucking breadsticks.
Yeah.
What happened to breadsticks?
He's
Time to
following
do. What
Names.
happened to breadsticks?
College.
Breadsticks went to college?
Breadsticks is going to college the moment he gets payment from all of you and from
That's the one-shot spin-off.
people, how old is Breadsticks actually?
Breadsticks is 14.
See, that's yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh,
He can absolutely go to college then.
Yeah.
Peace. Since you're my best friend now, I feel like I want to know more about you, like where you're from and how come you're a little glowing ball of weird stuff. Like, so where are you from? What are your parents like?
Oh wow. I don't remember. Mostly it's kind of like a gaseous crater within the third dimension. somewhere in the universe, and poof, there I was. It's like any other Joe.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that
Yeah.
is how we all were created.
Kindergarten, learn to use scissors, yada yada.
You went to
Yeah.
school?
Pirate, yada yada.
You were a pirate?
Stellar, mafia.
You're
You were
a
in the
mobster?
You were in the mafia?
Well, I was a part of a certain organization with a certain family, and we dealt with certain crustaceans and yada yada.
Underwater mafia?
Kind of.
A lobster?
If water burns your skin and makes you hallucinate that your grandma's eating your toes.
It doesn't. It doesn't do that.
Whoa, the third
God
dimension
has that
sounds
experience.
wild.
That does. So there's so the first dimension is length, right?
Yeah, imagine
Second
living
dimension
life
is
in 3 dimensions.
width, and the third dimension is depth. So you come from depth.
Well, yeah, because the water burns you. That's how deep the water gets.
Okay. Pease, your
That-
backstory sounds wild and interesting, and I'd love to know more.
It sounds
The
almost
Avery is up
fictional.
ahead.
Avery!
Avery!
And sure enough, if you peek your little heads around the corner, which you always do cartoonishly, one on top of the other,
Yeah, stacked, yes.
Speaking of
see-
stacked.
Avery kind of like frantically trying to, it looks like he's digging a hole and he has something in like a satchel that he's trying to bury.
Treasure.
So I'm going to use my mold earth cantrip again, and I'm just going to dump a 5x5 square of dirt right on top of whatever he's trying to bury.
That went real well last time.
I mean, it's just a cantrip. I don't have to.
You're
roll
not going
for
to
it.
try to shape anything specific, are you, this time?
No, although that was entirely within the realm of the spell. But
It was, but I like having you roll for how well specific things come out, like butts and things like that.
right, I love punishment.
It's not
So-
punishment.
So you can target an area of loose earth. You can instantaneously excavate it and move it around along the ground and deposit it 5 feet away. So I want to do that and just, I don't know, mess up his hours worth of labor or something.
All right, so do it out.
Okay, I cast that spell and I do that.
All right, where are you like making the hole he's digging like deeper? Are you moving like?
No, like he's digging the hole.
Mhm.
I'm just taking dirt from 5 feet away and dumping it into the hole.
Into the hole, so you're filling up
Yeah.
the hole.
Yeah, I just want to piss him off a little bit.
He like jumps back, obviously not expecting magics to be happening. What's going on?
Everything glass shatters.
Oh, it's even more melodious than I remembered.
Who has the treasure glasses?
Peace.
I do. I also think I have a crossbow.
And a cross because of Jesus.
Can I crossbow?
Peace, you can do whatever you want.
Avery in the knee?
We have him cornered.
Oh boy, literally again. I cannot emphasize enough. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want.
Crossbow Avery in the knee.
Okay, so dirt falls in his hole. He jumps back like, what the fuck? And then suddenly crossbow him in the knee.
And I scream, "You handsome son of a bitch!"
How far is Avery from us at this point? Or from the rest of us? Oh
not
yeah, we're all in the
far.
same place.
Yeah, I'd say he's like maybe 3 meters.
Oh, can I jump at him?
You can do whatever you want to do.
Foley's gonna jump at him and try to punch his 1,000-hand.
Good lord. Okay, so
Imagine getting like a broken finger on your hand and how many hands that would necessarily involve being also broken.
all right, first let's talk about
Imagine having some of the fingers on some of the tiny hands on your larger actual hand have tiny sprains. Imagine having to splint the individual fingers of the individual thousands of hands.
no good.
Right.
Do they have bones?
I'm gonna leave that up to interpretation. If they have bones to you.
Yeah, like does your ideal man have? Millions of tiny hand bones.
Foley's gonna
Because
punch
obviously
those
he has
hands.
millions of tiny.
Foley's gonna punch
hands.
all those millions of tiny hands, and we'll find out if there's bones or not.
Oh, good. First, the crossbow. So, Peace, you have a crossbow. I don't think I have it listed that you have equipped it, or that you have it equipped, rather.
Just floating nebulously around inside.
Yeah, so I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
It's just in a pocket dimension.
Do you have it equipped on your sheet? Like, do you have the stats?
On my sheet, under weapons, it says crossbow. Let me click to another part of my sheet, which would be a different part that tells me if it's equipped. Inventory?
Yeah. It should have the option for you to equip as well.
Ooh, it looks like I have no equipment.
You should have the option to equip.
Oh,
Does it let you?
great. Gave me an error. Does that help?
Yeah, no. I will just because all right.
Swear.
I can just find the crossbow stats.
I like to imagine that Saul was like perched at the corner early, like looking and waiting, and just as Saul like jumps out to shock Avery, CRISPR dumps a bunch of dirt on him. Peace shoots him in the knee, and Foley just like runs and socks him in the hand. And Saul's there just like looking for, oh shit.
Yeah.
Our crack and negotiation team here.
Is it a light crossbow?
It just says crossbow.
We'll go with light because you're fairy. So that just makes more sense to me. And a rogue.
So while the four of them are doing that, I'm gonna go after the treasure.
Okay. And Breadsticks
And I've
is
just buried under 5 by 5 inches of dirt. Okay.
yes, the
Okay.
fairy. The treasure has I mean it's just like, because the dirt like falls on it, so it's just really dirty right now. Breadsticks is trying to hold back Saul because he thought Saul was the person that he really needed to worry about, so
Incorrect.
he's just like holding on to like Saul, but Saul's just like, what? And then right now he's like, my fucking knee. Probably. I need to see if this got. Okay, so roll to hit, Peas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First we got a
Sided.
yeah, 20-sided.
I got an 18.
Do you have
An
a plus to anything to hit?
I have lots of pluses. What would I need a plus?
I don't know if crossbow gives you a plus to hit. I don't think it would.
got
The only time I've ever used weapons is in like a melee character, so I don't know if like a spellcaster uses a weapon how that would work out.
Yeah, they're. I think they're a rogue. I don't think they. What's their dex?
I have performance +4. Not to burn.
And that is what I always say. Shooting people is entirely performance.
It is performative. Yeah, I mean, honestly, even with a +0, you got an 18, so you absolutely hit him. So you just like fire a crossbow bolt into his knee. So immediately he sinks to a knee and is like, "Oh my God, what's going on?"
I got him. I got him.
No, I got him.
We got him.
Why are you doing this? Oh my God!
Why did you run away?
I was gonna trick him with this fake third cask.
Ha, ha, ha,
Well, you
ha.
couldn't.
Getting treasure.
You
I'm getting the
didn't say
treasure.
anything.
Where's
Getting
the
it.
treasure?
I'm switching to my other voice because it's my choice when I use my different voices. And what are you doing? Get away from my stuff.
You don't deserve my sexy high voice.
You don't. My sexy
Well-
falsetto.
We found this
right.
third cask.
Oh yeah. So then,
Oh, I
so first he got shot in the knee. He's like, "What?" And the nurse is like, "The treasure." And he's like, "What? Stop going after my shit!" And then Foley punches him
In his hand.
Okay, so it's not that he's just like, "What is happening?" And Foley intentionally aims for his hand.
Yeah, with a big smile on his face. He's like, yeah!
You're a monk too.
And like,
What's the problem?
I have some questions about this month.
He's like, all right!
He's picturing those dojos.
Yeah.
And he's like, Foley. What? Oh my God. Roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. That's a B. 20 plus 7. 27 to his hand.
Did you roll a nat?
Yeah, it's a B. Is that what it looks like? It's
Yes.
20
Yeah.
plus 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
To his hand, though. To his hand.
Yes. Yes. You've turned his hand into a liquid, I think, at this point.
Just one of his hands.
It's just each individual finger goes flying. You've like done deep
always
brain
happen?
surgery.
You remember what you did
on
to-
him.
Do you remember what you did to that intern's head?
Well, the one that took a nap.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So like Ave Maria starts playing.
What starts playing? I missed that.
Ave Maria.
Oh.
In
Slow motion.
As he's like, and he's like, no, and he just punches his hand, and his hand just like explodes.
Just shatters.
Just
like
It explodes into like a million little hands.
just thousands of individual
Just all
fingers
these
go
like
flying.
at first it looks like it's exploding into like mush, but then like the camera zooms in and it's all
It's little tiny hands.
and they're all waving goodbye.
Oh no.
incredible.
To Ave Maria.
That was incredible. Did you all see that?
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
He's just screaming now and holding his stump. of the wrist.
Eris stops digging and like looks over like, what the?
Breadsticks is just like clinging to Saul's torso, looking on the car. And Names
Holy
is
what?
like, yes, this is good, right? We're learning normal
Oh.
behavior.
Cool. So now that we have all of our introductions out of the way,
He's still
I guess-
screaming.
I guess we can start talking about why we followed you. I'm going to popcorn that answer over to someone else in my party who actually remembers why we followed you.
What did you do to my hair?
Saul
gonna
runs
tell you,
over
buddy.
and Saul runs over and tries using mending on the hand.
Oh fuck, that actually works. In terms of stopping the blood flow, that actually works.
It just mends the skin back together.
So now he's got a
Oh, I like it. That worked.
So I would love to do a medicine check to see if there's anything I can do to help.
Yeah, go for it.
So that's a 5.
You think you have some band-aids?
Yeah. So I have some Hello Kitty band-aids and I just like put a couple.
Just on the stump.
Yeah. There you go.
He's just
There,
looking at it in
there.
horror.
If I had a parent, then I imagine that if I got hurt, they would say this to me. There. And then I lean down and I kiss the boo-boo and I go, mwah. Do you feel better?
No, there's still an arrow in my knee.
Oh,
Well, it looks like you guys have it under control. I'm going to open this box of treasure and look at it.
Stay away
I'm
from
gonna
my stuff.
I'm gonna put another band-aid just on the arrow and then I'm going to step away and feel very
Ow, don't touch it.
Don't pull it out. Look, I've been in a lot of battles. You don't want to pull out the arrow because it could just make you bleed out. It'll be a lot worse.
So what do I do then? Is one of you a healer?
I look around. I look at Pamperdew.
Christopher
No.
holds up their band-aids.
Breadsticks, there must be a reason that you're here, right? You must be the healer of the
I
group.
was your getaway driver, and none of you know anything about the city. You don't even know how to use the public transit system. You don't know where anything is.
Why would we need to know that? You're the getaway driver.
Yeah, and what'd you do with Pamperdew?
I'm not really a healer, but I could give it a try.
Do something!
I do magical tinkering on the hand, on the like where it's been like cauterized,
Cauterized.
or whatever, like to put back together.
Mend it.
And I give it a nonverbal sound to just every couple seconds go bow bow. And I go, did that help?
How do you? What do you make? How?
With the magical tinkering, I can take anything and give it that sound, or give it a sound or a light or something
Only
like that.
that sound though.
Wait.
Gary
so you can
Gygax
imbue a
was
thing
like,
with a sound?
that's the sound.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I can imbue a tiny non-magical object. So I'm taking just the little tip of the skin there and making it go bow bow.
I have a
Dangerous precedent. You have to put something on him or in his skin. Dangerous precedent. If I'm like, yeah, you can like do that to skin.
Okay, I taped my homunculus to it.
there goes another homunculus.
He just has he has a little steam
It's like
shovel.
struggling. It's like
The steam
trying.
shovel claw hand now.
Yeah, he has a claw hand now, and the steam shovel is like
But
trying to get away.
I control it.
Man, you
He's
guys
like,
aren't
is
gonna
this
believe.
supposed? Is this? I mean, is this supposed to be my hand? I
fixed it.
I still have an arrow in my knee.
Oh, is that what you were talking about?
Crispr casts minor illusion to make it look like there isn't an arrow in the knee.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I just do that. It's just a cantrip.
What the? Okay, well the arrow's gone, but it still feels like there's an arrow in my knee.
No, it's all better.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to rip it out.
Is it gonna take more than 5 pounds of force?
Actually,
We're gonna find out.
Or 10 pounds? What is a mage hand? What can a mage hand do?
5 pounds.
5
Can't
pounds.
carry more than. Oh, I've got 10 pounds here.
Really?
The
Oh
hand
yeah,
can
because
attack
our
or can
flamingo,
carry
because
more
we
than
had to
10
determine
pounds.
if flamingos were less than 10 pounds. Yeah. I
All
was
right,
gonna
so
be able to-
I give that arrow 10 pounds of tug.
All
10
right.
pound tug.
Ew.
That's a 10-pound tug.
All right.
Here goes. Is that 10-pound tug?
Okay, so we're gonna learn some stuff.
Oh, physics?
No.
Oh,
How much force does it take to pull an arrow out of someone's body?
4
Dear
Newton
Wiki
meters.
How, answer this question for me.
oh, let's Google it.
Well, yeah, I'm already like looking at like what happens if you do this to someone if you rip out a thing that.
Oh,
they-
I
you
mean-
bleed out.
We've also got to figure,
push
like,
it
is
through.
it in the kneecap? Is
Yeah.
it in?
It's in the kneecap.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you got to pull it through
Yeah.
the
you
other
can
way.
Rip it out that way because the arrow.
Get stuck.
Yeah, on the way on. Yeah.
So it should be a 10-pound push.
10-pound
Oh,
push.
specifically, it's a crossbow bolt. So I should look that up.
Mm.
So there's a lot on the internet about how much momentum and pounds of force arrows can hit with, but a shockingly little amount on how many pounds of force is needed to pull
Here we
an
go.
arrow out of someone's kneecap.
I think probably a lot more than 10 pounds. Just gonna put that out there.
I
Yeah,
don't
well,
know, it
Saul can
depends
just
if
use his hands and
yeah,
the mage
it also
hand.
depends on what it's going
That's
through.
true.
Like if it's going through mostly skin and muscle, that takes very
Oh.
little force.
You also need to know if it's in the bone or not.
If it's in the
Oh.
bone, then it will take
Gonna
Well,
run
more.
away?
Should we roll
Actually-
to see if
I
it's in
give
the
it a
bone?
tug. I give it
Okay,
a tug
so-
with the mage hand, and it
Okay.
clearly doesn't work.
All right.
So I'm gonna put my armor on.
Ah!
Like everybody's got to try it. We got to help.
I got it. I put my armor
Jesus.
on, and I
Oh
just
God! Please let me talk you through this, please.
and I punch it. I punch the back of the arrow.
Whoa, Saul!
So
Yeah.
whatever you do, don't.
So what do you do?
I yell
Like,
out,
I-
whatever
I-
you do,
with, like,
don't.
the-
And then
No,
The artificer
Saul,
armor.
what, you
Yeah.
put on the armor, and then what do you do?
So, like, where the bolt is, I just hit the back of the bolt as hard as I can with the armor on
To try to.
to try to like push it, like just like pop it all the way through.
now you just want to break off the ends of the arrow. You don't want to take it out.
Oh. Oh dear. Okay. I have my theories about what
So
this
this
is
is
going
like
to do to a person.
this is the
but let's-
knee. This is the knee, and then Saul was like, "Boo!"
Oh, it was not that deep in there.
Oh Lord.
Well, I was going to pull it, but then you all just said that it needs to go through. So I'm just thinking quickly here.
Sounds like solid medical decision making.
Yeah, he's not gonna go anywhere. So we got the man and the treasure.
Oh, Saul, did you show him your treasure? The treasure?
No, I haven't even gotten a chance to show the fake treasure yet.
Show him the treasure.
Well, I need to see if he lives first.
Aris has already looked at the real treasure, examined it, and then put it away in his pack. I think Jenny's broken.
catapult on the arrow.
Jenny's
Catapulted out of
pissed
the sea.
that Jenny's pissed that we're slowly killing the sexiest character they've ever come up with.
No, I really wanted you to kill like a meaty. I'll show you what I'm pissed at the end of the stream.
Making you do physics?
Is it just a picture of me?
It's just a
you,
framed picture of Kyle posing. Yeah.
on a bearskin rug, but like
Yeah.
fully clothed.
Ooh.
It's like a hang in there baby poster.
But Kyle's wearing cargo shorts.
Yeah, that's
works.
what I meant by fully clothed. Yeah.
I'm just like
Clothed and ready for
I'm just like
Garment.
I'm basically like, oh god, what? Okay, so like it's like if someone severed the connective tissue underneath the patella, but like because it's going right through, so I'm assuming that's gonna like sever all of like the ligaments and shit underneath.
Will knows all about ligaments and stuff because he's a massage.
I mean, his ACL is
like an
probably
ass
fucked.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should pause the stream, go talk to your husband, and ask him what would happen if we shot someone through the kneecap.
Please.
Yeah.
I'll just call my mom and be like, hey, I need to know this for reasons.
Julia is literally shouting. Get him on.
Also, fucking the knee, really? Like the biggest meme
we shot
location ever.
an
So if
arrow.
I'm like, arrow in the
Someone-
knee, everyone is
what's
just like,
gonna end up being damaged there?
Where in the knee?
Where in the knee, like right through the
right under the patella. So
Right.
like,
Is your
Right.
husband a dog?
patella.
Is that a talking dog?
yes.
What's the problem?
I would.
It's
I
no
think he has a
canon.
very normal voice. Where in the knee?
That's the tendon that connects your quads to your lower half. So your quads will probably like roll up like a curd.
Oh no!
Do any of us think it would be good?
Not
I mean, we
roll
do,
up.
but not roll up.
Like a window shade when you let it go.
Okay. He's not using that leg again. Is what I'm getting.
Well, yeah, if like you cut it, the tendon clean clean cut.
I mean, it's with a crossbow bolt, and I think it's important to mention that this is also the most handsome man we've come across ever.
He's like ridiculously handsome.
And also
He's
someone just cut his
ridiculously
hand off, which was made of a smaller hands.
Thick.
He's also
Uh,
missing a hand.
Does the tendon like snap up and then it shatters the light bulbs in his ass and all the mercury leaks out?
Yeah.
It could.
Let's see why not.
All the mercury
Love
pours
Will
out
is-
like a dam breach. Like it's just.
And it,
Will hears
And
light bulbs in
instantly-
his ass, and he's like, sure, I guess feasibly it could result in mercury ass.
and it instantly kills us all.
You can see the mercury like built like filling up his eyeballs.
Ah,
All right, I punch that bolt. What happens?
flap, 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 flap.
Yeah, so
Quads roll up like a curtain. That's what
his quad rolls up like a curtain.
Oh.
And his pupils dilate and he opens his mouth and his scream is so high pitched we don't hear anything.
Yes, it's like a dog whistle.
So all of our glass vials break.
Peas is going nuts hearing it.
Peas is barking.
Barking.
Peas is just like transmorphing into like different animals and characters.
like Breadsticks' ears like kind of go flat.
Oh,
The
oh.
breadsticks. So how do you
He
feel?
like passes out from pain.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
Who could have anticipated that?
Huh.
All right,
Well,
we should get
what's
into a
in his
hospital.
treasure?
Oh, it's in my pack. You should have seen it. It was incredible. All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna throw him over my back.
Wait,
We got to
first,
get
we
this guy to a hospital.
Pockets.
What?
Can we search his pockets?
Yeah,
Okay,
we searched his
I'm gonna
pocket.
throw him
Oh,
over
there's
my
nothing
shoulder
in those
to make it easy.
pockets.
They're so tight. They're so
What
tight.
about the
You could-
back pocket?
if he had a dime in his pockets, if he had $1 in his pocket, you'd be able to
you would
tell.
know.
I
Can
think
you
we
send me
should
your
just double check the
backpack?
back pockets.
So I don't think that's okay, man.
Saul, wait. Saul.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay. I'm the bad guy.
Oh, while his hands are deep in the pockets.
You're clearly the person who's done the most damage here, Saul. So
Yeah, great plan, Saul.
nice work, Saul. Hope you're happy.
I was trying to come here alone. You were all supposed to take a food.
I've got him.
you
By the way,
wanted to shoot him alone.
I did throw him over my shoulder. He's on my shoulder. If you want to look at his shoes.
Is he still bleeding out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do another medicine roll. So I got an 11 this time. Can I tie something around his knee? Just to provide a little pressure? I want him to be able to keep his leg.
Yeah. What
Then
we need
maybe
to do,
you should ask an adult for help.
What we need to do is wrap. Look, I'm skilled in this type of battlefield medicine.
I'm
need to-
11. Can someone help?
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
like,
Yes, I'm
someone
trying to
else
help
should
you.
be helping.
What I'm
Yeah,
saying
the
is my
11-year-old is
microphone
like-
not on because I'm trying to help you. What we need to do is wrap a tourniquet around and keep it elevated above his heart.
Does anybody have
Is
a
actually
tourniquet?
correct. That's
Yeah, I know, Pampadu. Oh, Pampadu, you're back.
What are you going to do? You tourniquet his heart and put it above his leg.
Nice, CRISPR.
above his leg.
Yes.
What?
Put it above his leg.
That's opposite of what I just said to do.
No, I don't think so.
I'm really sure. Yeah, it is opposite.
No,
I believe CRISPR here, okay? Let's put it above his leg.
I am a kid genius. So, anyway, then I start like tying ropes around his chest. Like, all right, gotta
Okay,
put the
yes, good,
pressure on.
CRISPR. Yes, please keep doing that. So I tear off a piece of the ratty blanket that I'm wearing. I tear off a strip. I tie a tourniquet around his above the wound, and then I elevate it like over his heart. He's over my shoulder.
You're just holding him by one leg and he's dangling.
His body's on his weight of his body's on my shoulder, and I'm just holding the leg up like that.
Can I look around where we're at in this? Like, can I investigate around where we're at right now?
Yeah, you definitely can. Roll investigation.
All right. That's another B. Is there something wrong with this?
Whoa.
Should I roll again? 20
No.
plus
Are you
negative
rolling
1.
on? Are you rolling on roll 20 or beyond? Yeah, or
Yeah.
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Okay, so there is a setting, a default setting that I do think makes your rolls easier.
Uh-oh. How do I get that off?
I
want
don't
it-
remember.
Should
But
I just
will.
roll again?
I mean, no.
No,
I feel like
then
it's
you're
cheating.
effectively
Why don't
giving
you
yourself
try a
disadvantage.
different? Why don't you try a different program? Like go to Google and use their dice rolling program. Or
Ooh,
whatever.
I can do that. All right. Google Dice.
Billy, do you not have dice yet?
I do. I just, find them difficult to access.
Just a little too random.
All right,
Billy,
I
are
rolled
you-
they're in my closet, within arm's reach. They're
Oh, I'm sorry.
I rolled a 12. Plus negative 1, I guess that's an 11, or that's Google Dice.
Okay. We can split the difference between those two.
Okay.
So looking around this room, you see there is actually an offshoot of another passage that Names is like investigating. As for other stuff that's just kind of lying around, you see like a pack of rations that he like he seems to keep some of these like stored throughout the tunnels. There seems to be a bottle with something in it as well.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I pick up the rations and put it in my bag, and I pick up the bottle. Can I explore the bottle, or
Yeah.
do I?
You can uncork it and like make an investigation check for that.
You
as well.
explore the bottle.
I want to
Can I
explore. Can I shrink and explore the bottle?
Enter Ms. Frizzle.
Oh, I rolled a 16,
Yeah, so you uncork the
Honest
contents.
16.
an honest 16.
Yeah, you uncork the bottle and you smell it, and it's the spirits, the anti-curse spirits that he gave to you last time when you were drinking the cursed potion over and over, even though it was only hurting you repeatedly, and kept doing it.
Oh, nice.
This is the
So-
antidote.
It's like, yeah, it's an anti-curse like spirit.
Okay, cool. I'll take that. So I'll be like, hey, Names,
Mhm.
check out what I found.
Ooh,
What are you looking at? What's going on over here?
I told you I smelled food. I think perhaps this is the source. I think this pathway branches and leads to the source, the smell of the food. I smell the coffee and also the outside world.
Well, that would also lead us to a hospital, so we should go that way.
Yeah, we got to get coffee first, though.
Yes, your friend looks badly, but I think also
But
it
I
would
need
be-
Coffee
coffee.
would help. Yeah.
Coffee.
Like
He
I'm
also looks
useless
tired.
without
He looks
coffee.
pretty tired. He's asleep.
I mean, we got to keep him awake.
Yeah.
Yes,
The coffee will
that-
help him.
Yes, the humans, the mortals, they love the coffee.
It's good for
Macchiato.
them.
Anyone?
Hmm?
Macchiatos, anyone?
Macchiato.
I don't know what that is, but it
I
sounds
don't
good.
know what that is either.
Little foamy. It's Italian. I'll show you the ropes.
Oh, it's Italian.
Because Italy does exist in this world. We have
Yeah.
established before.
France does.
Oh, it's classy.
Thank you, Pepperdine.
The Eiffel Tower does, right? So
Well, it's the
Now it does.
EYEFUL.
FUL.
And it's just Sauron's all-seeing eye
Quite an eyeful.
above a metal structure. That's the Eiffel Tower.
It's
Eiffel
like-
Tower.
And it was built by human hands.
And it's
Yeah,
actually,
exactly.
when you get up close, it is made up of individual eyes.
It's full
It's
of
little
eyes.
eyes.
Yeah.
The eye full. All right, I think
That's
we've
why they
beaten this
call
into the
that.
ground.
It's like those Orbeez, you know? It's like when you pour a bunch of Orbeez into water and they like bulk up. It's like that, but they're eyeballs.
Yeah, of course. We all know what that is.
I love those roast beef
Together.
sandwiches.
As we walk towards the scented food, I'm gonna untape Mike, the steam shovel, from
Oh, I just got the Arby's too.
That was so good.
Sorry, it was a slow burn. You take your homunculus servant back.
Very good, Billy.
It is happy to be back and no longer taped to this person who is unconscious.
Shall we get some food?
Yeah.
Yes, coffee, then hospital.
He's
Lunchtime.
down the tunnel.
I would normally say you're being incredibly irresponsible, but I would probably kill someone for some coffee right now. I don't think I've had coffee for days and I have like a splitting headache.
I could do one of those like lumberjack breakfasts. It's got like 2 eggs, 2 sausages, bacon, hashed browns.
That sounds so good. I haven't
Some
eaten in a
logs.
while.
Oh, At some point, we got to check out that treasure, but let's get some brekkie.
Oh yeah, you got to see this treasure.
I'm so excited, Harris. You were talking
Yeah.
it up so big.
So,
It's
yeah.
worth it. It's so
Let's
worth
say
it.
that. Let's say that once we've ordered, and then we can do a big reveal at the
Yeah,
diner.
yeah. Let's order
Yeah.
first.
Order first, we'll get settled, and then we'll do a big reveal.
We get some macchiatos.
It's impossible to build it up too much because just your mind is going to be blown. Okay, macchiatos and the lumberjack breakfast. Let's find a 26-hour diner.
I'm gonna touch what that establishes. So
Not touching any of the things.
we're
Moving
Maybe
on.
something mystical, maybe something scientific. Who knows?
we're gonna
Maybe
just
it's
say
just a
that.
clever name. Maybe
Yeah.
it's the name of a chain restaurant.
We're just gonna leave it. And
That would be a great name for a chain restaurant.
sometimes the flowers arrange themselves. So we're gonna, I guess, leave the treasure in the sack for now and look at it later.
Yeah, but we picked everything else up.
Right. Okay. So you're heading down this passage.
Probably gonna have to saw open his tight pantsuit to get at the bones.
Yeah, but I feel like a medical practitioner should do that.
Yeah, they got those scissors, right?
Yeah, it would be a little weird if he came unwrapped.
Yeah, I guess it would be weird if we took his pants off.
Breadsticks is just like looking at you both, listening to this conversation, a little horrified.
I mean, what is the best way to bring an unconscious, handless man with a knee injury into a hospital?
Also, it would probably be hard for them to.
Oh, shit.
No, never mind. Huh?
Oh shit, I mean, CRISPR, you actually made a good point, kind of.
Why do you say actually?
Um, yeah, we
Anyway,
can't bring a
continue
guy
praising
without.
my point.
Yeah, bringing a guy who's missing a hand and is bleeding out. All actions that, well, I guess you all did.
Also,
I mean-
how do you fingerprint someone with hundreds of hands?
They fingerprint people at hospitals?
Which hand holds his wiener when he pees?
Yeah, did we
Which-
take his wiener holding hand?
All right, look. I don't think they have to call the police unless he's been like shot by a gun. By the way, I still want the gun.
Okay, but shot by a crossbow.
Why are you telling me? Why do you think I can get you a gun?
I'm holding up breadsticks with one hand. I want the gun.
I mean, I guess I could look into.
Look, you've got
What?
underworld connections. When we get to the surface, at some point you're gonna help me find a gun dealer so I can get the gun.
Look, my point is just that, like, you're gonna bring this guy into the hospital and they're gonna be like, who did this? And you'll be like, someone.
We should go in disguise.
Maybe
Oh,
we'll be like,
disguise.
Yeah.
Yes, and we'll call ourselves the Pottery.
Yep.
He's
the
gonna know it's you.
potpourri.
I could
What?
also, just thinking out loud, I could reduce him in size and we could carry him in like a baby.
Oh.
So an injured baby is going to raise less questions than an injured man.
Or we
An
could
injured
sneak him into the
Baby
maternity
with
ward and put him in the
man-like
nursery.
proportion.
It is scarily easy to sneak something into a maternity ward.
Yeah, everybody's on the
What?
lookout for babies being taken out, but not more babies
They're
being
not
put
looking
in.
for babies being put in.
Why do you both know that?
I had to give up a baby once. He grew up
But
not
bringing
knowing I
it-
was his father, and I had
Putting
to,
him in a maternity ward?
yes, it was either that or paternity ward.
I have an idea.
Yes.
When I was growing up in the woods, I used to have a friend that was a bunny rabbit, and we used to play all the time.
He's dead. The rabbit's dead.
And it started sleeping. It started sleeping for so long, and I was like, oh no, you know, if I bring my friend to their family sleeping, they're gonna be like, why are they so tired?
Right.
So what I did is I brought the bunny rabbit,
Dead
and
bunny
I left it with another group of bunny rabbits that I found sleeping. And I said, if I just leave this bunny rabbit here,
Dead bunny rabbit.
when they wake up, they'll have another family. And then I did that, and then I ran off. So no harm, no foul. So maybe we could do that with this guy.
I don't know. I think we should just play it by ear. I think we're all really good at improvising in difficult situations. So let's just get to the hospital, and then we'll figure it out. But first coffee.
I'd like to
of course,
point out
first
that
coffee.
improvising is what got us into this situation.
Uh-huh.
No,
No.
actually, it should get us out.
Yeah.
You know what? At the end of the day, this is not a democracy. Peas, what should we do?
Yeah. Lead us.
I don't think any of us are in the right state of mind to make any decisions. Let's just
Very
slow
wise.
down, take as much time.
Wait, why am I? Wait, why are you not in the right mind? Why is that?
Macchiatos? See what happens.
It's the
That's
sleep
smart.
talking. It's
Yeah.
the sleep talking, y'all.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
very tired. Let's find a 26-hour
I mean,
diner.
what? What's gonna happen in an hour? He's just missing a limb and has an arrow hole through his knee.
We have a tendency to get sidetracked, is all I'm saying.
I
And
have
like,
no idea what you mean. CRISPR is walking in an entirely different direction as they say this.
we don't know what's gonna happen.
Hey
And
guys, have you ever considered something might be down this way?
I don't know. I don't know where we are.
Pointing at you off.
I don't know what you're pointing at. I'm the only one that doesn't have dark vision.
Name scrambles back and is like, I found the food. They have I don't think this name can be right. It's witches made of the sand, but they're not made of the sand. They are
Sandwiches.
yes. That must be the name. That
Also
sounds more
Italian.
Can I
correct.
take a deep breath and try to smell
Also
the smells?
Italian. The concept of sandwiches native to Italy. That's it.
Yeah, everyone roll perception.
Yeah, there's by the way, the steam from the food is shaped like a beckoning finger.
It is, yes.
Ooh.
I rolled a 23, so I get to ride that finger.
Yes, it
Perception, you
does
said?
one of those
Through the air.
Through the
I
air,
got a
yeah.
19.
Wow, 19.
19 over here. 19.
Oh my god.
I got a 7 + 1, 8.
You don't have a very good sense of smell,
You're
Foley.
gonna have to walk, Foley.
He's got punched so many times that he just can't smell it.
Yeah, no, that's what it is.
Somehow my nose, when it was returned to normal, the sense of smell got even better.
That's not true.
Okay.
But I have to be
Guys, I think what
vigilant.
happened is
You can think that 100%.
That is incorrect. Moving on.
I think I know what happened. My sense of smell is 10 times better.
Oh, that must be it, Eris.
Probably it.
Fun fact, Adderall does that.
Whoa.
Is that right?
Oh,
Worst superpower ever.
because your brain's thinking faster, so you're smelling things deeper.
No,
Checks out.
don't think it's that.
Well, no, you know what? I'm a scientist, so
Oh, well, all right.
I
I
am
went to-
in
I went to art
biomedical
school,
design.
So I
I
don't know
am.
anything.
Yeah, no, I am actually a surgeon.
It's true.
Oh,
Mhm. It's true.
That's
doctor.
why I have such a wealth of information.
Doctor. All right.
Doctor.
What I'm
So
reading
you're-
is that people with ADHD have better senses of smell.
Yeah, I always have, but then I got on Adderall and it was like, whoosh, like a problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
wow.
And I was like, this sucks. I mean, it's cool, but it sucks. Yeah. So, fun fact.
Mm,
That.
Anyway,
very fun.
so
So we're heading towards the
Yes.
Witches of Sam.
Some of you are floating on a scent cloud, and some of you are trying to run and keep up behind it.
Following those cartoon stink lines.
Yes.
Stink.
Yeah,
Aroma lines. I don't know.
that drift through the air.
It's all smells. Maybe you head to the left, you head to the right, and just ahead you see an opening that is like not the biggest opening, but Eris, you think you can just make it.
Okay.
And you think you hear something. Like, you can all smell the food now. And you hear music? Oh, music is a charitable word for this. But yeah, it's music. Just beyond the opening of the tunnel.
Pepperdine, are you singing? Sounds
Well.
terrible.
I'm
Away
right
we
next to
go.
you. All right, so do you guys like peek into the thing, or you just like after like food? Like,
I go through the opening.
Yeah,
I am
no
going to-
cares.
No
Right,
checks.
I'm not going out of the opening. I'm gonna like peek my head out and get a vibe for the situation.
okay. So
So
who does what?
I go through the opening. Am I first?
Sure.
Okay. I go through the opening with my guy that I'm holding. And in my head, because of lack of oxygen, I'm floating along and being beckoned to by a finger. But in actuality, I'm just walking.
Okay. And so we're gonna say it's Eris, Saul, Crisper, Peas, Foley for the order.
Yeah.
CRISPR isn't leaving. CRISPR wants to get a lay of the land to see what the cool kids are doing before they exit the cave.
So Eris.
I have no weapons out.
So you just like walk out into the middle of the room?
Well,
Like,
there's
what
an
do you do?
opening, right? I walk through the opening.
Through the opening? Okay.
Yeah.
So
No weapons, no shield, just a guy on my shoulder like
just
this.
a guy on your shoulder. Okay.
Because
So
I
you
think
make-
food, I think music, I think this is a friendly, hospitable place. We're gonna chill out.
Makes sense. So you make it through this super tight fit and you end up into a larger subterranean cavern. I know.
Oh boy.
Damn it.
But there are some major differences about this one. Because for one, there's a stage set up. You can see a stage too, because there's actually like a lighting setup, like a very good lighting setup. And you can kind of realize for the first time, like how fucking dim it has been for so long, even with the light, like the lanterns and like the little lighting setups on the walls, because it's like proper bright in here. In fact, it kind of hurts your eyes.
Oh, it's proper bright in here.
It's proper bright. Proper bright in here.
Proper
Proper
bright.
it is.
All of these are culturally competent and respectful accents.
Hello, governor.
So, yeah, you can see better here than you have in a long time. Yeah, a long time.
And what do we see?
When I'm getting to it.
Okay,
Aviva.
Sorry, I'm just excited.
Hurry up! Come on! Not getting any younger over here.
Why are you wasting our time?
You know what? That's fair criticism. I should get through it faster.
I wasn't criticizing anything.
It's been a minute. And maybe you should talk to Calamity Bandwidth when you're on the surface again. Because maybe, I don't know, maybe this is kind of worrisome because you can't remember how long it's been that you've been underground. Anyway, it's bright. It hurts your eyes, but you're adjusting slowly. You look around at different things to kind of adjust faster. There's a merch table advertising for something called Sex Bird, and there's 3 X's. Three. That was the number two. Three X's. Sex bird. Different
Bird.
shirts, hats, buttons. Manning this table is an orc asleep in a trucker hat and a varsity jacket. Across from the merch table is another table. This one has water bottles set up for coffee, fruits, bags of chips, and some sandwiches, and a sign hanging off of it says, "Free for the fans." Hanging out toward the back of the room is a Gatelin with a bob and a power suit who examines her nails and talks on her cell phone. It sounds like
Ooh.
wheeling and dealing. There's a speaker squeal that draws your attention back to the stage. Oh, right, the music. A half-elf girl who definitely needs more iron in her diet, with a shaved head, dressed all in black, and elaborate swirls painted on the corners of her eyes, leans into the microphone. We are Sex Bird. 1, 2, 3, 4. The band jumps into action. The song opens with an admittedly killer solo from the drummer setting the groove, a wood elf in a ripped Jawbreaker t-shirt with dreads and band-aids on his fingers. He keeps a perfect time with seemingly just himself. He's a joy to watch, beaming and moving with a true life and a passion for his art. The bassist, a kobold with tattoos, goggles, and a vest that has way too many straps. In fact, you actually kind of hear them knock against the bass and it's very distracting. He plays notes, not randomly and not necessarily badly. It's more that he is making choices, and the choices that he is making are all bad. The witchy aesthetic lead singer leans over her mic again and sings, well, I guess it's chance, you're not really sure. Frozen heart, blade of the Rune King, this place is a godforsaken hellhole. You never listen. I have frozen tears, tears of blood, vampire tears, Satan tears. I have all of the different kinds of tears. It continues like this for a while. Being trapped in a bad song can conjure a lot of feelings. How is it all of you are feeling in this moment?
CRISPR feels seen in a way that they have never felt seen in the 11 to 13 years of their life. They've just sort of stumbled into a bunch of cool teens doing cool teen things, and they're enamored.
Oh, these are adults, but keep going.
CRISPR's enamored by these cool teen adults.
So Eris is feeling a lot of different things. He admires the precision and technique of the drummer. He was really annoyed by the jazz-like fiddling of the bass.
Oh, it's
And
not good.
Yeah.
It's
and
not
he's-
jazz-like. It's just questionable.
Anything that he doesn't like, he classifies as jazz.
Oh no. But
And
keep going.
hey, it's not for me to judge his choices.
Yeah, no.
And
Not for you to judge your own character's choices.
Hey,
I'm just a vessel.
they are who they are.
And he's maybe slightly taken with the singer. Someone who is lacking iron in their diet is kind of his type.
Eris likes the fragile type. The sickly, unwell type is Eris's.
Someone he can protect.
Cool. That kind
Yeah,
of
I think it is cool.
paternalism
Yeah,
is
thanks.
really
Yeah,
something.
thank you. Thanks. That was a great choice. Thank you.
He
Yeah.
is mildly offended and just immediately like, no, but is really fixated on the dreadlocks and wants one dreadlock that they can kind of like hot glue somehow onto like the top of the glowing orb, so that it's just like one dreadlock that they can spin around. So just thinking about it. We're thinking about it.
Is there a lot of around the merch table and like where we're at? Is there a lot of like people standing about, or is
not
it
a soul.
not a soul? Okay.
So by the way, I'm the only one whose choices are judged. The dreadlock isn't cultural appropriation.
Yeah, I was
or
gonna say X
nothing?
card. Yeah,
Okay.
X card for that. Jules. Yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry.
I just want to double check, like whatever
Yeah,
Billy
no,
says is cool.
no,
whatever Kyle says is cool, but whatever I say, it's going to be
No,
totally judged. Okay.
No judgment, and also
Yeah.
yes, X card, Jules. That's
All right. So there's no one around.
it. Well, right now, from what you can see, I mean, it's just Eris standing in the room, unless anyone else has joined him. And yeah, how does the song make you feel?
The song makes me feel it makes me feel sad. And then also in the back of my mind, I'm like, I really wanted caffeine. And then I like check that there's like coffee sitting around. And so I'm just really I really want coffee, but the song is making me really sad. And that's how I'm feeling right now.
That's the most relatable thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
That is Jenny's aesthetic entirely.
Oh,
I think I'm last into this room, so the music is. I think the music starts before I actually go in,
mhm.
and as soon as I hear it, I just like go, nope, and just like kind of like turn around and hang out in the hallway. Just like when we went to that club before, I was like, no, this is not my scene.
CRISPR is at the front of the stage screaming.
Yeah, so the singer sees you and the song comes to an end. We are Sexpert and your fans.
Woo! Woo!
Like, you can tell she's trying to play it cool, but also that she is like fucking thrilled to see warm bodies in this room that she does not know.
Say the thing about the tears again.
Shannon, we have fans. The Gatelin woman in the suit, Shannon, you're guessing, puts a single finger up in an incredibly devastating in a second deer gesture. Ugh.
She seems nice.
Yeah, she is.
You seem really cool.
Yeah, I am. She
How
hops off
old
the
are you?
stage. And before she has a chance to answer you, the other members of the band see you also, Christopher, and are like, oh my God, is that a fan? Or at least that's what the drummer sounds like, because he sounds effusive. The other guy's like, so.
Sup?
They like, the bassist like, walks over and he's like trying not to seem interested, but definitely is also like thrilled clearly that there's a person here. And the drummer's like, did you like our set? Or I guess maybe our song?
Yeah, I liked how many kinds of tears there were. I felt like it said something inside of my soul.
Yeah, Ravnica, she's the one who wrote it. She writes all the lyrics.
Whoa, who's that again?
Oh, that's her. Yeah, I'm Ravnica.
Wow, that's a cool name.
Thanks. What's your name?
I'm I'm Crispy. It's nice to
Crispy.
meet you.
Yes, cool to meet you, Crispy. Who are all your friends?
Oh, they're also cool. I mean, I'm the cool teen of the group, but they're like the cool adults of the group,
Breadsticks has come over to CRISPR just because they're like, there is a teen talking to older adults in an incredibly impressionable environment. there needs to be another person here.
Hey, this is my, I don't know, sort of like a sidekick. I'm the really cool one in the group. I have a lot of cool powers and I like do tech stuff. But this guy, he's my number 2 guy.
Hey Crispin, are you talking to some adults who
Yeah,
are
Yeah,
like
Crispy.
mobbing you and standing too close and maybe
No, my name is Crispy, and I wish you would
What?
remember that. And I'm talking to these cool adults
Yeah, okay.
about how cool our group is.
Okay. And you didn't tell them any personal information or like how old you are or anything like that. And let's maybe take a step back and not stand too close to
Do you guys
them.
want to be friends? I have social media. Do you have social media?
Do not give them your social media. They're like, we have social media if you want to like follow us
Do you
on
have a
our
fan?
band's
Do you have
page.
a fan page?
Oh yeah, we they're like, yeah, oh yeah, fan page.
Do you have stickers?
Yeah, we have them for sale over at our merch table.
Oh. Okay.
We can give them a sticker. Come on.
I mean, if you don't mind, I put it on my tablet. And then all of
Yeah.
the cool teens who see me will know that I have cool music taste.
What are you doing here under the tunnels if you don't know our band, do you?
Oh, I'm just being a cool teen, and I knew you did the cool music. I mean, that's what teens do, right? In tunnels, being cool.
They all like kind of agree with each other.
Party on, man.
So you're just hanging out in a tunnel
Yeah, I'm real hard and cool like that.
with a bunch of adults.
Yeah, I'm really mature for my age.
So now they're like, should we be worried? Like, are you?
Yeah, no, I'm
like,
really cool. We sleep in separate sleeping bags.
Okay. And are these people your family or
something like that? I woke up and they were there.
Okay. Is there someone we can call for you? Or...
Yeah, let me call them over. Hey,
no,
Aaron, Saul, Pete.
No, you don't understand. Like, it's not like that. It's you're the ones who.
Yeah, no, I don't. What do you mean someone to call? These are the people to call.
Foley hears his name and runs over with, but has also got a cup of coffee.
This is like the big cousin type of the group.
Hey, what's going on?
Check.
Oh, me?
Just running across the room with a cup full of hot coffee.
I got a 8 plus 4. This is 12.
So you managed to make it across the room, and it's like, but it's like the whole time, like it looks like it's precariously, it's like definitely spilling on the floor and stuff, but you do not somehow manage to hurt yourself at all.
You have first-degree burns, but you don't notice them.
You're good.
What's up? I heard my name. Hey, y'all were on stage.
We were. Who are you to this young person?
I am a friend.
Yeah, I'm the cool friend to him.
Okay,
I'm really cool.
I'm gonna need you to get real specific real fast before we contact authorities.
Oh yeah, sure. Boy, where do I start? When I was younger and have a lot of friends, my parents disappeared some time ago, and I like to fight people, and I gotta say, I get into a lot of fights.
Yeah, see, I told you he's a great influence.
What's up with y'all?
I did not ask for your backstory. Who are you to this youth?
Oh, all right. Here's the thing. Dumb thing, small thing. Apparently, we all kind of lost our memory. We got to know each other. Our group of friends were
But in a cool way.
yeah. Just like Christopher said, in a cool way. Apparently, we used to be villains, but I don't believe that.
You used to be
Uh,
villains.
Yeah, that's what they said. Something about
And
magic. The
you-
coterie. You heard of that?
I mean, everyone's heard of the coterie. Like, they're badass.
Yeah. So we're like really inspired by how cool they are.
They're
We're like a
badass.
coterie fan group.
Why do you think they're badass?
I
Their
mean,
asses are terrible. They need to work out more.
no, they are just, they like, I don't know, like, I guess technically they were badass in terms of like doing the right thing all the time, but they like shook things up. They made the city interesting.
Whoa. Cool. Sounds
Yeah.
pretty progressive.
Yeah, they like came out of nowhere and then just started doing all this stuff.
Cool. So you're kind of like fans of the coterie, huh?
What do you mean came out of nowhere?
You know, like
Yeah.
one day they were there and then one day they weren't there and then like, you know, they just kind of showed up and started wrecking stuff, I guess, as a team.
Huh.
But like, you know, they were probably there beforehand doing their own stuff, but like nobody really cared until they became a unit.
Probably.
Whoa.
So whatever spell has been like making it hard for people to recognize you, it's like in full effect, and this person like does not recognize any of you at all, even though you're talking about the coterie.
Whoa.
It's after 10 now, Jenny, so she would probably
Oh
wrap up
snap.
soon.
Yeah, we should. Damn it, I really wanted to get to I had a thing, but we don't need to get to the thing.
Now we have 4 new band members for our troupe. 4 new NPCs that you will have to voice continuously as we take them along with us.
Death first.
Death first.
Actually, I figured out how I can land the plane. Yeah, the coterie weren't afraid to get their hands dirty. That's why, you know, like we do all these stunts. Like right now, we're having an underground show to prove that we're the most underground band.
Whoa,
What we
that's
really,
deep.
thank you. What we really need is somebody like the coterie to mess up our stupid rivals show. God, we would pay any amount of money, like an insanely irresponsible amount of money, to someone who'd be willing to do that.
Do you have that amount of money?
Yeah, Shannon does.
If someone did that, would you like think that they were cool and like them?
Oh my God, they'd be like the coolest.
Cool. Would you like want to be pen pals with them if they were cool and did that for you?
I would do anything. I would like kiss their feet.
Oh, okay. I don't want that, but I think I know a group of cool cats that could help you out.
Yeah.
Have I introduced you to my other 2 fathers, Aris and Saul? Aris, Saul.
Harris is just drinking coffee. He's looking at the merchandise.
Classic dad, am I right? I mean, I don't know if I'm right. I've never had one, but I assume that the masculine distance is what fathers are.
Also, he's holding up a shirt that says Sexpert on it, and it's spelled SECKSBIRDXXX because there's 3 X's in it, but you didn't say where.
I didn't. Okay, so these guys are your dads. That's fine.
Yeah.
We're
so
not to
something like
dad.
that.
Yeah, I do want to go. Look, I was in the hallway. I hate your music. It's terrible. I couldn't even bother to come in.
That means
look,
we're
I did
doing it
hear-
right.
Classic
I did hear
dad,
irresponsible.
am I right?
Debatable. I
We're
heard
not the
irresponsible amount
dad.
of money and whatever it is we're in.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Oh my
All
God.
right.
That's perfect. Right now, they're playing a benefit concert directly above us for this rich kid, Calamity Bandwidth. It's gonna be
Oh.
awesome.
Audible gasp.
Oh,
And
we've heard of Calamity.
That's where we're gonna end it.
Saul is trying to give the unconscious body some coffee. Just kind of burning his face.
Oh,
Yay!
Hey.
Well,
finally, some adults are like, "Is this child okay?" And then as soon as I'm like, "These are my 3 dads," they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool."
And the adults are like, no, we're not with them. We're not.
No, this is an unrelated child. We're just keeping with us.
let's say goodnight to our followers.
Good night,
Everybody
good
healing.
night.
Good
We
night,
love
followers.
you.
Bye.
Everybody.
Bye.